So with that being said, wow. Make sure you guys are turning this thing on because guess what, folks? We are hitting the charts. We are hitting the chart. Debate the News is blowing up, folks. Debate the News is blowing up, and I'm excited about it, man. So we're no longer living on a prayer, man. We're out there living on our own right now. So why don't you guys make sure you guys ping your friends and invite them in. Ping your friends and invite them in. But you know what, guys? Let me stop this shit. I'm going to stop. Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Jonathan Bing, what's
low
up,
mic,
my
low mic.
brother?
Low music.
Mr. Bing.
Yeah, that is low.
Debate the News. Debate the News on CH. Is my music low? Debate the News on CH. Put in the chat if it's low. Debate the News.
You guys sound great. Everything sounds phenomenal
Okay.
on both platforms.
Let's do it then.
Okay, Mr. Bing.
9, 8,
How many of y'all remember this?
6, 5,
How many of y'all remember this?
3, 2.
How many of y'all remember this?
Let's get down,
If y'all remember this shit, put a fire, put a flame in the chat. If y'all remember when Bing and Jerry Malcolm used to rock, put some in the chat.
Mama, please don't worry about me. I'm about to let my heart speak. My friends keep telling me to leave.
Hey, wait a minute. Jonathan, wait a minute, bro. That's not what we used to do. Hold up a second.
What did we used to do?
Hold up a second, my brother.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Let's go. Make no excuses now. I'm talking here and now.
Hey, so Debate the News. We got something special for you guys. Jerry Malcolm is in the building.
I'm talking here and now. It's not about what you done, it's about what you doing. It's all about where
I want y'all to do me a favor. I need y'all to pick y'all friends and invite them in. And let's go! Hey, so we got a special lineup for you guys tonight. We got Storm in the building. You know Tara's gonna be there. You know my boo, Dr. Catherine, is gonna be there. And that crazy ass MAGA dude, what's his name? Grant Cardone.
There is no better time. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now.
Hey, Jonathan. Hey, Mr. Bing, are you there, my
Yeah,
brother?
always. What's up, brother?
Hey, I think that sometimes when they think about Jonathan and Jerry and we have a little temporary hiatus or whatever, they must have forgot. When it comes to Jonathan and Jerry.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey.
We them boys.
Yeah. Boys.
If y'all missed the Jonathan and Jerry show, put it in the chat.
We them boys. We them boys.
To all the ones who rock with Jerry, put it in the chat.
Making noise. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. We them boys. Hold up. We them boys. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. We making noise. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. We them boys. Hold up.
How you doing, Mr. Bing? Where you been, Mr. Bing?
Oh, I've been right here, Jerry.
Hey, so look, what's today's lineup, my brother? So we got Trump worker buyout. Approved.
So what
Go ahead,
happened,
brother. Go ahead.
essentially is Trump, you know, the buyout that Trump wanted to do, the judge said, hey, you can't do that, put it on hold. And today, the judge came back and pretty much said, yeah, you can do that thing. So we have the Trump worker buyout. Then we got the ICE impersonators, Jerry. You got people running around pretending to be ICE, playing, they got they're out there acting
I
as if
bet
they're
they got Trump happy. I bet they got Trump happy.
no, 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 no. No, they're out there, Jerry. What they're doing is they're acting as if they're ICE workers, bro. And so they're pulling up on people, Jerry. I keep it real. They pulling up like this right here. This is what they're doing out there, Jerry.
What you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Sheriff John Brown come for you? Tell me.
Yeah, so they pulling up on immigrants like that, man, and they're chasing them all over the place, Jerry. So that's what's been going on, and so it's happening all over the country. They're pretending to be ICE agents, and they're causing immigrants to flee, run, and do all kinds of things, man. So, and it's not funny because they've been raping them and doing all kinds of stuff as a result.
Exactly. Yeah, it's definitely not fun, man. But I tell you what is going to be fun. I think you're going to be in for a special show tonight, especially when the mega nuts come in, like your boy Grant Cardone and everybody else. So Mr. Bing, hey, can we get a dateline though, my brother? Is Matt around? Can we get a dateline?
Storm.
Yeah, is Storm ready for a storm?
Dude, you know I'm always ready for a storm. I've been waiting for this because there is so much for
Let
today.
Let's go, Storm.
You ready? Okay, February 12th, 2025. It is a Wednesday, and things are cooking up, especially in politics, especially in our newly named Gulf of America. So, President Trump, a judge ruled, yes, he is allowed to freeze federal spending. And you know what? A lot of people think, oh, he's not doing things legally. Well, according to the courts, he is. Oh my gosh, a far left activist group decided to take over Worcester City Council, and this is in Massachusetts. And they decided unanimously almost, it was a majority vote of 9-2, that they will make that a transgender sanctuary city. Uh-oh, you're next. Look at Pam Bondi going after Letitia James in the state of New York for basically illegal immigration. They're going to get caught. You know what? It's time to pay the piper. If you try to do things against the federal government under Trump's orders, you're going to pay the price when you do things illegally. And they're definitely going to get caught. So, as we're looking, yes, congratulations to our new Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard. We salute you. We know you're going to do an amazing job, and we are looking forward to RFK as our HHS director and Kash Patel, our new director of the FBI, when that is official and that is confirmed. So get ready, liberals. We're going to dry up your tears, and they're going to taste so delicious when you see America become great again. You're welcome.
Storm, I got a question for you, my brother. What did you just say about 9-2? Can you rewind that, my brother? That 9 to
So
2
there,
statement.
Yeah, there were far activists. This is in Massachusetts, just comes down. And this was just reported. There was a town that voted to become a transgender sanctuary city. They were terrified and so scared for their life of Trump being president, they decided to go basically speak at this town hall. And they won 9-2 that they would pass that now it's Worcester City Council in Massachusetts. They passed 9-2 that will be a transgender sanctuary city and protect transgenders from our evil orange man Trump.
Okay. Mr. Bing,
About right, yeah. I mean, come on,
I'm going to leave
man.
that one alone.
Trump is he's on one. Trump is definitely on one. So, you know, yeah. But Jerry, here's the deal with debate the news. You know how we do it. We don't like to haul the mic. We want to pass it around. So Jerry, we got your girl, Dr. Catherine, is here. And I haven't heard from Dr. Catherine since we've been back live, and I love, love, love to hear Dr. Catherine. Dr. Catherine, are you there?
Boo thing, Dr. Catherine.
She is not coming off mic, Jerry. She is not coming off mic. So yeah, absolutely, guys.
Can I give you an update on what's going on in the world
Oh
today, though, bro?
shit.
Oh,
Oh
Grant got a dateline.
oh.
Let's do the dateline, Grant. Let's
Let's
do it.
go.
Have you already done a Dateline?
No,
No,
No.
we're waiting for
we're
you,
waiting for
Grant.
you, Grant.
Oh my God, gosh, there's so much going on in the world today. It is absolutely incredible. Okay, today, what is it? February the 12th, 2 days before Valentine's Day, and most of you dumbasses hasn't hooked up your girl yet. Number one, Dateline. Number two, we got 10, maybe 11 hostages coming back. Donald Trump is on it again, changing the world. We also have Elon Musk in D.C., literally taking more time from Donald Trump than he's ever given to anyone, while his kid, who's probably worth 10 billion, picks boogers that are worth at least $1 billion a clip. That kid went left side, right side, and literally sat next to the most powerful man in the world. And I think he put it on his desk or he ate it. I don't know. Marty's a professional burger man, so he would know. Maybe we'll get Marty to chime in later on the booger
What are you
retrieval
talking about?
from the X-Man. Okay.
You
The other
got
thing we
some
got, we
damn
got the
nerve,
Fed.
Grant, but that's all good. We're gonna keep
We
it
got the
going. Let's
Fed. Hang
go.
on, Marty. This is the opening, bro. We got the Fed. The Fed, Jerome Powell, an extension of Fauci, has is resisting Donald J. Trump and not reducing interest rates, suggesting that inflation's an issue. Also, by the way, for all of you out there that are being told inflation's the new issue, it's not. It's just the new boogeyman. They've been playing this game for a while. And I can just tell you, most of the inflation that you're seeing, numbers come out, the CPI numbers that came out, are artificially created through destruction of things like eggs. It's the supply chain interruption. It is actually not organic prices. Homes are not selling in this country. Mortgages are impossible to get. We're looking at a 7.5% interest rate today. A little business news for all you guys that debate the news. And we have stocks down today 365,000 government employees are saying they're going to take their 8 months and fucking run home because they're scared of Cash Patel, Donald Trump, and the greatest presidency that we've ever had in the United States of America. That's your upline tonight. Your upline for your DTB, your DNP, your Jerry, your Jerry Malcolm, your Don,
DTN.
and
Yeah,
your
get it right. Jerry, hey, what's
and
up with
your
you boys, Jerry?
DTN and your JB and your Daphne.
That's right.
Hey, did you hear the great news on Grant? Storm said there's a state you may really like because there's a 9-2. Would you say, Storm? Storm, share that with Grant. He's gonna make
Come
Grant
on,
happy.
Worcester City Council, 9-2, transgender sanctuary city. First one of its kind ever. You're welcome, G.
Wait. What is that?
We thought he was
Worcester
sponsoring it.
has decided, their city council has decided that they
Oh
will
yeah, I
be the
saw that.
first
Yeah, I saw that.
transgender sanctuary city. They're going to protect transgenders from our evil orange man president.
Well, good for them. At the same time, Florida, Alabama, Massachusetts, Kentucky, Montana, New Hampshire, North Dakota, Oklahoma, Ohio, South Dakota, Florida, and Wyoming, as well as Pennsylvania, have produced or introduced Bitcoin reserve bills to get passed by their local. I guess how do they pass that congressionally, and then they bring it to the Senate. So it looks like Bitcoin's going to be on a state reserves for 11 states. It might happen this year.
Did Bitcoin drop
Absolutely.
today?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no,
absolutely.
it's up about $2,500.
Grant, real talk. Are you bullish or bearish, or can you not say?
About what?
Bitcoin, sir.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't go out and buy. I'd buy Bitcoin the way I'm buying it. Using the real estate to buy the Bitcoin. But I don't think I would go back and go out and make. I think there's a good chance you could buy Bitcoin today at 97 and see it at 71,000 in the next 3 weeks. So I'd hate to see anybody make that. But if you're buying it the way I'm buying it with real estate, we're using the cash flow to buy the real estate, to buy the Bitcoin. And if it goes down, I can buy more. And so we're waiting for long periods of time. But if you don't have a long horizon for it, I wouldn't go put my last $97,000 in it.
Thank you for telling it straight.
Hey, so is this a Bitcoin room? Or are we going to talk about Trump's buyout? Are we going to talk about
Man,
this
Jerry,
ICE
that's all you could
impersonators?
come up with? That was your segue? Jerry,
Okay. You know
He's
what?
rusty.
Jerry, I
He'll be
expect
back.
you're rusty. You're rusty,
I
huh,
got a
Jerry?
better segue. Can I have my money on my goddamn Bitcoin bet? That's a better segue.
Man, I gave you so much to talk about, Jerry. I gave you the Fed. I gave you Booger Man. I gave you Elon. I gave you Trump. I mean, I gave you everything but the trans, and you can't take one of them and debate the
Hey,
news?
this is a community, man. This is not about Jerry. We got Chat in here, we got Storm in here, we got everybody in this room. So, Mr. Bing, back to you, my brother.
Oh,
Nah, no, 100%, guys. Grant, let me just say this right here. First and foremost, the
man,
buyout.
Jerry, you got to ride that bike a little more, bro. We got to get you back to popping willies, bro. Come
Yeah,
on, you're rusty.
we are, Grant. We're gonna get back to popping Willie's, Grant. He's gonna be popping Willie's real soon. But Jerry, here's the deal. Grant, what I want to ask you is this right here. That buyout, in terms of doing a buyout, how are we gonna replace these people? What are we gonna
Oh,
replace these people
we're
with?
not we're not going to replace them. You're going to delete them. You don't need those
Okay,
people.
we don't need them.
No, you don't need
Okay.
them. We need to get rid of another million people.
Grant, let me just say this.
Let them go to the private sector. Let them go to the private sector where people are actually measured and held accountable and they're responsible and they got to show up for work just like the rest of you guys. Okay, you got to show
Rochelle,
up for work. You got to do your
Rochelle,
job. You got to get the job done. You got to add more value than you received, and maybe you get a promotion. Maybe you don't. You got to keep doing that over and over again. They need to get rid of these fucking government workers that are stealing American taxpayer money. You guys are
Rochelle.
paying for all this bullshit, and
Hey,
you're getting
John,
nothing
John,
for it.
Jonathan. So the people that Trump are replacing him with, are they better than the people that he's getting rid of, Jonathan?
No, he's getting rid of, not replacing them. Rochelle, are you here,
You
Rochelle?
don't need to
Because
replace.
Yeah,
You
I'm
don't.
here.
Excuse me, but you
yeah.
don't replace them in the beginning. What you do is you get rid of them until you have to add them. Okay, it's a zero budget. Okay, basically the perfect business would have a zero budget expenditure. Now you can't actually run a business from a zero budget, but you'd want to run it as like X. Okay, what they did, Elon's just doing to the government what he did at X. He reduced his budget, his expenditures. It dropped his revenue in half. Okay, but the company's making $2 billion more than it used to. So just because your top line drops doesn't mean if your bottom line exploded, it'd be the wrong thing. But he basically he controlled his expenses and got rid of the dead weight in the company.
But is that? Can you compare X with the federal government, Mr. Cardone?
No, no, it
I could
can't.
compare any business to the federal government. Okay, if you believe in accountability, if you believe in graphs, if you believe in getting the job done, producing products, goods, and services, using labor to produce more GDP, a small business or family budget or a government budget, it's all the same thing.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? You want to provide more opportunities at the lowest cost possible.
Yeah, he's smoking. Government is
Okay.
governing people and
Okay.
lives.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
business is something totally
Running a
different.
business is governing people too.
Yeah, well, of course, that you're managing people. Okay,
And I'm managing, and a government is also managing
no,
customers.
you're governing. You're governing
Who's the customer of the federal government?
the people.
That's
Okay,
right. And right now, the people are
but
getting fucked.
all right.
Your schools suck. Your
Oh,
roads suck.
language.
So
Okay. The hospitals suck. Our health care sucks. Our education sucks.
okay,
Food prices are through the fucking roof. Farmers don't get
if
paid
you don't like it,
anything.
then leave the country.
Okay.
If you don't like it,
So
leave.
Hey,
No.
how do
Jonathan.
we get
Or I could stay and try to change things, which is what
So
I'm doing.
Jonathan.
I'm just taking a break by coming to this room.
So he listen, Jonathan.
the
He got rid of the inspector general. He got rid of the person over
Any
education.
guardrail, anyone that can stop him, Jerry.
Yes,
Anyone that can say
he
no,
got
don't do
rid of
that.
the acting attorney general James. We carry under. Damn, he basically got rid of everybody. What is this going to be? Him and Elon
No,
Grant?
no, they hadn't got rid of everybody. They got a lot more people to get rid of. Wait till Cash Patel goes
Every
into the FBI. He guts the
administration
There's
has
FBI.
going to
done
be a
that.
guillotine and they're going to chop their heads off.
Yeah, Dr. Hope, Dr. Hope, not right now. So,
They might reduce the IRS to zero this year.
all right. So,
Then
Andy,
Yeah, you
What?
better love that.
go ahead,
How
Rachelle.
many of you guys
But
would care?
drain the
How many of you
swamp,
in this
man.
room? How many of you in this room would like to pay no taxes?
Hell
zero.
yeah.
None.
We,
No
we,
payroll
we,
taxes.
Man,
No
how we gonna?
withholding. By the way, no withholding. Okay, Jonathan. Let me ask you something. Okay, how would you like to just pay taxes one time a year, not every 2 weeks?
Amen to that.
Does the government have to take money from me every 2 weeks? And then some of you guys in the room think that you get a refund. You didn't get a refund. You got your fucking money back. That's not a refund.
And they used it to earn money that you could have been earning.
Exactly. For 51 weeks, you could have been earning 5% on that money. You're talking about trillions of dollars, hundreds of billions of dollars in interest could have been paid to families
Guys, listen to
that the
me.
government kept.
Guys, if you want to get your money back, all you have to do is speak with a tax professional. Okay.
Nah, man, you
And,
shouldn't even
and,
need a tax professional.
okay.
The reason you need to spend money on a
Change your
tax
exemptions.
professional,
Change the exemptions.
excuse
You'll
me,
get more of your money back.
the
Okay.
reason you need a tax professional is because the US government has a complicated tax code. So complicated, not even the tax consultant understands it. They did a test, gave 90 different tax firms the same guy's tax return. All 90 of them got it wrong, and all of them were different.
But
So
Grant,
y'all
it's
don't
not
trust your
complicated enough for the
CPAs?
billionaires to take all the tax codes and keep up all of your money, is it? Is
No,
it
it's not.
complicated?
No, you
Oh,
know
so
why? Because
so so it's not
I have the
complicated
money.
enough
I
for
have the
you to
money,
get
and I have the
over
resources.
on the system, right?
I have the money and the resources, and you
So
don't. And so
so
what I'm
it's not so
suggesting,
it's not
Rochelle.
complicated.
So what I'm suggesting,
You get
Rochelle,
over.
if you're willing to listen and learn, what I'm suggesting
You're not
is
teaching anything.
the tax code. Well, if you listen, you can learn.
You're
But
not teaching anything.
that's why you got two ears and one mouth.
You're not teaching anything.
You're not
Be
listening. You
easy on her,
can't learn.
Grant. Whoever she is, she
Okay.
sounds
When the
like an
student is
amazing.
ready, the teacher will appear. Listen, sit,
You're
and
not a
listen.
teacher, Grant. You get
Oh
over
my
on the
God.
system because you get over on the system. Grant, just say it.
What I'm saying is, I
Grant
could.
Cardone gets over on the system. Say it.
it's legal, Rochelle.
You're
What I'm
say it.
suggesting.
You're the people that work for you pay more taxes than you. Say it.
No, that's not true. There's nobody in this room that pays more taxes than me. The whole room combined doesn't pay more taxes than I do. You don't know the difference between property taxes, income taxes, and state taxes.
Absolutely. So, Grant, once
Can I
again,
finish though? If
go,
everybody'd
go,
like to
go,
go,
go, go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
the way to do this is no one would pay federal taxes. Zero. There would be no taxes paid by any person. There would be no withholding.
Where's our military? How do we fund our military? How do we fund everything that we need, Grant?
Print money.
No, Grant.
Yeah, Jonathan.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't
This
they
Print
guy's
just
money.
trying.
You
write
print
the
money.
Yeah,
Why do you print?
Constitution?
Look, if taxes is the solution, why do you print money? The federal government does not need taxes, guys. Now, your congressman and your senator, Pelosi, that makes 200 grand a year and ends up being worth $250 million. Okay, which you can't do the math on. She would have had to been alive like 1,100 years to do that. She loves taxes because those tax dollars are used for emergencies, which they seem to create quite often. The federal government, about $2 trillion of their income every year is from taxes. If that was left in the hands of Daphne, Marty, Storm, and Scotty, and Rachelle would get hers back. By the way, she wouldn't get it back because she just didn't pay any. The only time you would actually pay taxes is when you consume the money, when you spend it on only new products, by the way. So your hairspray, you went and got an injection, whatever. You went and bought a car. Your taxes would come out of your purchases. It would be a fair tax. Everybody would have the same exact tax. I would spend more. If I spend more, I'm going to pay more taxes. The lower tier of society, those earning like 25,000 or poverty levels would get a credit every year so that their basic needs are not taxed. And it would be fair for everybody, okay? And if I just want to sit on all my money, I wouldn't pay any taxes. But that's not why people make money. They want to spend it. I want to go buy stuff. And that's when taxes would be collected, Jonathan.
Yeah, Grant. I'm not buying it. You're saying all we do is print money. Guess
No,
what,
no, I'm
folks?
not saying I'm not saying you only print money, but not.
That's exactly what you said, though.
But there's bro, property taxes. Okay, there's
Yeah.
many taxes
Property
other than
taxes goes to the community. They're local. They're not national.
hmm
Okay. So
And that's a great idea, by the way. That's how you
okay.
support. That's how you
So
support communities. And those
okay.
communities that don't have property taxes or where there's no property values, the marketplace would literally be saying, "Hey, there's no value in this property," so people would tend to move to markets
Guys,
where there's value and property taxes are collected.
again, guys, the value in the U.S. dollar is based on the confidence. That's it. It's based on the confidence in it. If we did what Grant said we did, well, if we were to do what Grant said, our money would be worth value probably less than Hades, okay, or Jamaica. All right. So when you're saying stuff like that, guys, it destroys confidence in the dollar, the USD. So Grant, that what you're saying doesn't make sense at all. That we continue to print money.
You're saying our taxes are the reason the U.S. dollar is powerful.
No, I did not say that. Did not say that. I said the confidence. I said printing money will
You
destroy the
said
confidence.
so. What does that have to do with federal taxes?
You just said don't collect taxes,
Yeah,
just print more
why would
money.
I lose confidence in the U.S. dollar if I didn't pay federal taxes? Fuck, I'd have more
No, no,
dollars.
no. Well, Grant, now you're trying to turn things around, Grant. What
I'm
I
not turning,
said,
dude. That's what you said, bro.
no,
Daphne,
I
how
know
do you have
exactly
a
what I said because
conversation
I
with this
said it.
guy?
What I said
Yo,
to
we
you
in
was
this.
that if only thing we, what the hell? So if what I said to you is if we're only printing money, okay, and not collecting any taxes and printing money just to pay our bills, people will lose confidence in the U.S. dollar. That's exactly what I said to you. All right, because yeah, Grant, we just can't print money willy nilly like that. All right, and just pay our bills.
Bro, we already print money willy fucking nilly. What do you think a treasury bill is?
Yeah, yeah, you get
Now,
it. I get it.
just because Rachelle doesn't know what I'm talking about doesn't mean you shouldn't know what I'm
Grand, you're
talking
full
about.
of it. You conflated so many things, and your explanation of taxes is literally insane. Like Grant, again, you said that the tax professionals and the tax system is so obscure that people don't can't understand it. Yet you take advantage of it every year at tax season, right? It can't be that
What does that have to do with it?
it cannot
What
be that complicated. And
I don't
and how and
I
let
don't
me
I
ask
don't
you this,
understand
Grant.
why it
How do
You
you
matters
don't
what I
know what
feel,
he
did.
takes
Grant?
advantage of. Don't do
Let me
that.
ask you this. How do you feel about the fact that Elon Musk is under 21 investigations with 5 agencies and all 5 of the inspector generals were removed? How do you feel about that, Grant? Since we're looking at waste, fraud, and abuse, and the fact that he's literally under investigation for a number of the said things that he's trying to quell out. And let's talk about the 25-year-old that
Well,
worked for
can I
him
answer that one? Can I answer the first one, or you just
that
want
had
to run
access
on and on and
to the
on?
tax
Wait, yeah,
documents.
Rochelle, you
But
asked the
go ahead.
question.
I
I want
mean,
him to answer 2
if you
questions. Go
got
ahead.
diarrhea, just tell us.
No, go ahead. Let's see what you say. Go ahead.
Okay,
Diarrhea.
because right now you're just kind of running off at the
Da
mouth.
da da. Go ahead.
So, how do I feel about? I think your question was about Elon Musk being investigated by 5 agencies after they found out he's investigating them. Seems to make sense to me.
Nope. He was under investigation. He was under investigation prior to. He was under investigation prior to, Grant. We're not going to play here. See, that's the issue. You guys want to get on here and play games and
Rochelle, hey
disinformation,
Rochelle, one
misinformation,
second.
and not deal with the facts. He was
I'm
under
with you, Rochelle.
investigation before he got the appointment for the role that he's serving in. So how do you feel that
I'm
he's
gonna tell
running
you how I
around
feel.
doing what he's doing? He was prior on the prior investigations, and they got rid of all
Can
the
I tell you how I
IGs
feel
Yeah.
about it? You
that's
asked me
investigating
questions.
Let him
him.
answer. Let him
Can
answer.
I tell you how I feel? First of all, what I think of it is not a feeling. It is my personal beliefs about this. So I don't have any real feelings about it like you do. You seem triggered. So I understand that. What I think about it is if you investigated me, if you open an investigation on me, Rochelle, or let's say a government agency did, I think it's smart for me to open an investigation about you to find out why and what you're hiding that you're accusing me of, because I'm not doing anything wrong. And any of you guys think that 400, 500 billion dollar Elon Musk, richest man in the world, is trying to make money off of this thing, you're crazy.
Hmm? He received $800 million a day in government contracts. What are we talking about here, Grant? I mean,
Well,
not 800.
I
I'll
don't,
take
I
that
don't,
back.
I
8
don't think,
million.
I
8
don't,
million. It's
first of
8
all,
million.
I don't think,
But he
I
was
don't
under
think Elon Musk
investigation.
receives $800 million
I
of
said 8
anything from
million. I
anybody.
corrected and said
Hey,
8 million.
I
Rochelle,
don't think
Rochelle.
Elon Musk receives
What
$8
e-
billion of anything.
what
Oh,
exactly
he
was he under
absolutely does.
investigation
He
for,
absolutely
Rachel?
does.
No, because
17 Department of Labor investigations regarding Tesla and SpaceX.
you mean
A
his
department
companies,
a
you mean.
a they're his company, so therefore he's under investigation, right?
No, but
Okay, but
you
don't
said
no
he
no.
No,
collects
no,
that money.
Okay,
no,
okay,
no. Don't
okay.
play
One
semantics with
mic,
me,
everybody.
Grant.
One mic,
It's
one
not
mic.
a semantics. That's your problem with Mike.
It's absolute
All right,
semantics.
one second.
If
One
you
mic,
should
one
be
mic.
I hear
investigating
Jerry
why
trying to get
One
in.
mic,
Biden's
guys. One mic on
illiterate.
Jerry. One mic on Jerry. Go ahead, Jerry.
What's
Jerry,
up, Grant?
one mic on Jerry.
I'm just saying, y'all just rambling along. I mean, Grant, just to be real with you, you didn't even answer her question. I'm
Jerry,
trying
she
to.
didn't have a question.
No, she wanted to know how did you feel about what Elon is doing, and you said
And I
it's
said,
not
yeah,
it's
I
not
did.
a,
I
it's
did
not a
say, I said, I
feeling.
don't have feelings about it. I have a thought and opinion about it.
Okay,
Jerry,
so
where
so
were you?
so so let's unpack that for a second. I think
Well,
it's a
let's unpack it, Jerry.
I think it's a power play. I think what he's doing is like maybe I got something to hide, so I'm gonna connect with Trump. It's not about money, but this will definitely protect me. So, is there anybody else in this room right now? Is there anybody else in this room who want to jump in this conversation? Because so far we got a three-way conversation. If you're on this stage, unmute your mic and join the conversation.
Oh, absolutely. Real quick, this is Marty,
Hey, how you
but I'll
doing?
keep it
Hey,
real quick.
Jerry.
I'll keep it real short and simple. Rachel, you've continuously mentioned how he's under investigation for these same things and for all these things. And just now you mentioned how it's for Tesla and SpaceX and how it's the company and not him directly. I just want to understand, like, how are you continuously trying to correlate the two and trying to discredit him for, Doge and whatnot? I just want some explanation on that if you don't mind,
Because
please.
he's rich and
Okay,
he's white.
so first of all, are they not are they not his
He hates
companies?
rich white men.
Well, yeah, white men are the problem. I won't deny
Okay, but
that. Y'all are
No,
the
Rachel,
no,
so
problem.
rich
But
white,
Rachel,
rich white
okay, so
men.
one
once
second.
again, Marty, to answer Marty's question, okay, does Elon own the companies?
Are you okay? So
I'm
No,
asking you.
he is an owner in the
I'm
company. He is
asking
a
thank
you.
you.
shareholder.
So does he
He is
does
not
he
the
have
only owner of
ownership?
the company.
Hey
So
guys,
he's not the
guys,
Yes,
wait,
only,
wait,
but
wait,
he has
wait.
ownership,
Hey,
yes,
correct?
people,
yes, yes.
everybody be
Okay.
Absolutely.
quiet.
Thank you
Everybody be
very
quiet for
much.
a
So
second.
therefore,
Rochelle,
I'm sorry, somebody's trying to talk. Is
yes,
that
Rochelle,
Jerry? Go ahead,
yes.
Jerry.
Listen, you guys gotta understand. It's
Was the
hard.
debate the
It's
race?
hard. Listen, it's hard to listen to you guys when it's three of you speaking at the same time. So
But
just
it's
be
hard to listen to Rochelle when it's just her.
well.
Grant is a narcissist, so he won't let anybody speak.
Okay,
That's the
okay.
issue.
So Emmett, jump in, brother. Emmett tried to jump in. Go ahead, Emmett.
Yeah, thanks, Jerry. I just want to say to Rochelle, you're not going to get a valued opinion from Grant. You got to remember Grant's background. Okay, he's a heavy supporter. For him to say he doesn't feel well about it or he got ill feelings about how Elon is doing, he's in their camp. To Grant's defense, he's got more money then you can shake a stick at it, and he wipes his butt with $100 bills for starters. So he really doesn't give two hoots. Okay. Having said that, I think that it's totally unfair for Elon to go into the Department of Treasury without having a secret clearance and us knowing thoroughly about his background and who's in his back pocket and so forth. Because Grant, if I go to SpaceX or Tesla, I have to get a clearance. So have we lost our way as patriots or what? That's my question to Grant.
Come
Why
on,
should we
Emmett.
not have that?
Wait, Emmett. One sec. You know this is Donald Trump, bro. Anything he says is gold. He remember when he was president last time. If Donald Trump decides that someone doesn't need to be a general, they don't need to be a general. If Donald Trump decides the FBI, come on, bro. Emmett, you asking the wrong questions, bro. This is Donald Trump.
So,
Emmett,
Grant, you want to answer this question? Get back on camera, Grant, and ask this question. Let's go. Let's roll.
What was the question? I don't think he had a question. I think he thinks I'm rich and I wipe my
He,
ass with $100 bills.
he
Yeah,
thoroughly
that would
yes.
probably hurt. That would probably hurt. That would
Yeah,
cut.
it seems like it would hurt. It
Yeah,
should be a
Hey,
that'll
can
cut your
can
little white
y'all
ass
can
up.
y'all have that conversation
that'll
private?
cut
Yeah,
any ass up.
yeah.
Can y'all have that
No, no,
It's
no.
conversation
all
But
up your
private?
little white ass.
Yeah,
no, no.
I mean that'll
With
cut a
respect though,
bleached ass up.
with respect to the moderators, yeah, please answer the question though, Grant. Why is it that if I go to SpaceX, I have to get granted a security clearance, and Elon has to know my background, but you, including any other supporters of Elon, we're not holding him accountable, and he has to get a security clearance as well. I mean, the guy he does business all
Oh,
around the world.
I think he has a security clearance.
I don't think so.
You wouldn't have been let in the building without a security clearance.
You don't think he's TSA pre-approved? I mean, I don't understand why you
Whatever,
all.
he's got a security
I
clearance.
mean, come on, it's ridiculous that you don't think he has security clearance.
I
And I
do. I
don't.
do think he's got security. That's what I
I
said. I think
understand.
he's got
I don't.
security clearance.
Of course he does. I don't understand this hatred for Elon Musk. I truly don't. He's going into the government. He's opening up the books, and he's finding fraud, corruption, overspending. It's our money. We should be elated. Why? Because he was
Oh,
appointed by Trump.
what's your name,
Wait a minute.
brother?
Hold on. This is what bothers you. Wait, Fauci was appointed, and it made you all put on masks and take a shot, and so you don't give a shit about that.
Hey, what's your name,
All he's
brother?
doing is saving us money for
What's
free. He's working, a dedicated man, taking his time out of his arduous
Hey,
schedule,
Jonathan?
helping
Can these
us.
people hear me or no?
We
Can they
should
hear
be
me or no?
grateful to him. I don't understand all this.
Jonathan,
He's
can they
making
hear
money.
me?
Go
Yeah,
ahead, go ahead,
one
go
mic.
ahead, go ahead.
Andy, one second, one mic, one
Hey,
mic. Jerry,
wait.
what you
Could
said?
Andy hear? Can Andy hear me? Yes or no?
He can hear you now. Go
Okay,
ahead. Go ahead.
okay, Andy,
He can hear you.
My name is Jerry. Next time I jump in, please mute your mic, bro. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you why a lot of people don't like Elon
Wow,
Musk no
what was
more.
that about?
I'm gonna tell you why they don't like Elon Musk no more. Maybe it's because of that fucking Hitler salute he did. How about that? Let's start with that one. Let's start with that one.
Oh my God, Jerry, Jerry, you're
Make,
reaching, dude.
Break it up, Jerry.
reaching.
Oh,
Jerry,
Reaching.
Jerry, Jerry, come on, man.
Grant, I think you need to sit that one out. I think you need to sit that one out. So when people listen. When people don't, let me say it one more time for the people in the balcony. If someone doesn't like Elon Musk anymore, it's because of the Hitler salute that he did. Andy, let's start with that one. All right, so wake that one up. Crickets. Oh, we got Jonathan. We got crickets on that one. We
I
got
would
crickets.
also,
Go ahead,
Can I
chat.
hop
Jump in,
in?
chat.
Jerry, what
Jump
about the
in, chat.
25-year-old that worked for him that had access to the codes that could
What's your
modify
name?
things at Treasury? That came out.
Big
That came out
balls.
in the hearing
By
today.
the way, that
That
was so
came out
dis.
in the no. Don't speak over me,
Okay,
Andy.
I'm
So
That
sorry.
came
I'm
out in
sorry,
the
but I couldn't
is
get
that
off the mic. Go
Rochelle
ahead.
again?
that came out in the
Is that
hearing
Rochelle
today.
again?
What about that, Brad? Yeah.
one mic, guys. One mic.
Project.
Here, one mic. Here's to go, folks. All right, so we're recording a podcast here, folks. So I need you guys to be mindful. If Jerry, if you guys hear Jerry's voice or my voice, please just respect the mic and meet up, guys. Real quick. Hey, if you're listening to us on Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, Overcast, or any of those other platforms, and you like to join, and you guys are enjoying this conversation and like to join us live, you guys can download the Chatter Social app. Okay, it's chattersocial.io is the website. But Chatter Social, and it can be found on the Apple App Store as well as the Google Play Store, guys. We do these conversations. We record every evening at approximately 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But and we have a very lively debate, guys. Also, if you're in the room and if you're listening to us on the other platform over there as well as here on Chatter, please make sure you guys hit the buttons up top. Well, you know what? We're gonna put it on the top on the other one. But subscribe to the podcast, guys. You guys can listen to this thing over and over again. This is a great freaking debate that we're having here. I'm gonna toss it back to you, Jerry. Go ahead.
It's just interesting how people have confirmation bias and how they just have it's just crazy. If you walking down the street, black dude in the ghetto, and he throws up little three fingers in a certain way, they gonna say it's a gang sign. This motherfucker do a Hitler sign, looks identical, and it's not a Hitler sign. We're reaching. Chat, what's good with you, chat?
what's up, Jerry? Nice to
Wake
hear
that shit
your
up, chat.
voice. Listen, I don't understand the delusion, right, that these Trump supporters have, right? Like Elon is literally collecting billions of dollars, no lie, right? The SEC is currently suing. Elon. Let me see for how much. I'm sorry, SpaceX. $15 billion he has in contracts, right? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the fact that in DoD contracts alone, he has about $7 billion with DoD, a $733 million contract for national security space launch,
Come
23
on, chat,
million
chat, chat.
for Starlink.
I gotta say this. I gotta push back. You know
Mm-hmm.
he don't need that money, chat. He gonna donate it to to all the
Where?
homeless people all over the world.
Really?
He's not doing that for money. Donald Trump doesn't take a salary. Stop, chat. They're not doing
But
it for money.
Elon does. Elon and his shareholders apparently. The problem
Bullshit.
that I have though is these people are not patriotic. This man did not have has not even completed a financial disclosure form. So we don't even know who he's beholden to financially. His security clearance, Trump had to override that. So we still don't know who his loyalty belongs to. And this man is running roughshod over our government and like just having a free for all over our records, over our privacy, right, over our finances. And you all think that getting rid of government employees will make the government more efficient. How if no one is doing the job? You don't even have a
Chat.
plan to get the
You know
people
I
back
love
to
you. You
work.
have to understand something. Our government has been running roughshod over us for the past 20 or 30 years. It's about time somebody gets into our government and says that's enough. They have our social security numbers. They've breached our privacy. It's not Elon Musk who's doing it, and it's not Donald Trump. So I understand where you're coming from, and I salute you because I know that you come from a military service. However, they have all of our information. You were forced to take vaccinations as a military member. We get it. We don't have very many rights when our government is running roughshod over the American citizen. So, if you're concerned about Elon Musk, if you're concerned about Trump and concerned about the people in here, you should have been concerned about the previous administration even more.
You know what's
Because what you're going
interesting?
to find out and what they're going to uncover, it's probably going to shake you to your core.
You know what's interesting, Storm? It's interesting how. Wait 1 second. It's interesting how we have conversations like this. Someone will make some statements, right? She said what she said. Then you start making some statements that's a fact. It's definitely a fact, but it doesn't align with what she's saying. Of course, people don't want a corrupt government. Of course, they don't want spending being wasted. But I can guarantee you this, Storm. If this would have been Obama shaking up like what he's doing, y'all will be going bonkers on Obama. If he was firing everybody in the Department of Justice, FBI, if Obama said, you know what, I think I want to take over Gaza Strip and build some hotels.
No,
If he,
actually, Jerry, I would not have a problem with Obama or the Clintons or Bushes. I don't care
Oh
who it
shit.
is.
Excuse me.
If
Grant,
they would have come in
y'all,
and said,
y'all,
"I'm going
y'all
to
had a
cut the
problem.
government spending from 5.8 trillion a year to 3.8 trillion a year. I must cut $2 trillion out." I'd be excited
Chat,
about it.
watch this. Yeah, you be excited about it. So Grant, I got a question for you and Storm.
I would be excited. I would feel patriotic. It would give me hope. I'm like, yeah, because I run a bunch of businesses, and I know the first thing to do with a business is grow revenue. The second thing to do is to manage the expenses of the company.
And you
And
know,
if you
Grant,
don't manage the expenses, you're going to bury a good company. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you got a guy donating his time. He's not getting paid for it. He's worth 400 or 500 billion. He's one of the smartest people living on planet Earth today. He's donated his time, his energy, his resources, his intelligence to gutting this thing. And shit, man, everybody's going to benefit from that.
I got a question for you, Grant.
Look, you got FEMA.
Mm-mm.
You got FEMA that's
Chat,
probably been stealing
Grant is
money
good.
from the people for years. Okay, you got all these regulatory bodies on local levels, coastal commission that prevents people from building
Grant,
stuff. They started with premises to protect the coastline. They go 5 miles in now
can
on
I jump
both
in for
coasts.
can I jump in for a second, Grant? Just for a quick second. Uh,
Sure.
I got a question for you, Grant. So you said that Elon Musk is just donating his time because he's super rich. I'm going to ask you a question,
No, no, no. I didn't say that. I didn't say he was donating his time because he's super rich. I said he's donating his time
and he's not
and
getting
his
paid.
intellect and
You
his
said he's not
resources.
getting
Like,
paid. Didn't you say he's not
he's
getting
not getting
paid?
paid.
So I got a question for you, Grant, and everybody listen
Yeah.
to Grant. Everybody listen to
I mean,
Grant's answer.
unless you
No,
guys,
Grant,
unless Donald Trump offered him 200 grand
unless.
or something for this,
Uh,
I mean, I don't think he's getting paid, is he?
okay, do you think that there's a law called the law of indirect effort? Do you think it's possible that he has something else set up where he may not be getting a salary, but because of the position and what he's doing, it's going to net him billions and billions of dollars? Or you think, oh hell no, he's not getting a dime?
I don't know. I don't know that. Obviously, neither one of us know for sure.
But why did you say that on debate?
I
Grant,
believe
why did
this
you say
guy
that?
actually has good
Why
intentions.
did you say that, Mr. Cardone?
Why? Because the problem's been there
Got
for
him.
50 years. The
I
problem's
want
been there for 50
I want
years.
to welcome
We've
everybody to.
all said
I want
red,
to. I
blue. Hang on, Jerry. Hang on, Jerry. God damn it, I'm a goddamn co-host.
got him.
Okay, so Jerry, whether you black, white, brown, male, female, Republican, or Democrat, you've said we got to stop wasting this stuff. This is crazy what our country does. And if he's the guy to come in and do it, dude, maybe it's a godsend. But I know that the Clintons didn't offer it, the Bushes didn't offer it. He's offered to do it. But by the way, Trump didn't offer to do this. He did. This was his idea. He didn't take a cabinet role. He does it, by the way, he's done for NASA. He did what NASA's got. Look it up, Storm. How many employees does NASA have? 150,000?
At least 100,000, and they had a $1.9 billion launch, and Elon Musk did it for 100 million.
Yeah. So NASA employs, I don't know, like 150,000 people. This guy employs 10% and has achieved more in the last 5 years in space than NASA has in the last 50 years.
So
I don't
Grant.
know what the argument is with that.
So
He's just
so
fucking brilliant.
the reason why he's not
And
collecting a check is
let's not
because
forget
he's
last thing.
making
Let's
so
not
much
forget
money
he
from the
voted for
government and
Barack
government
Obama.
contracts.
I'm sorry, he voted for Biden in 2020. I don't know who he voted for when Barack ran. He was a Democrat less than 4 years ago.
So was JFK or
Until the
RFK.
investigations. Now he's
Well,
mad.
well, he's
Yeah.
collecting a check from his contracts. So why would he collect a salary? They already paying him for stuff, billions of
Everybody switch.
dollars.
Chat. Everybody switches
He
over
actually
when they.
doesn't get a salary from his companies either. I don't know if you guys know that, but he doesn't pay taxes because he gets paid in shares. He doesn't have income. He borrows against the shares of his companies in order to fund whatever his lifestyle is. But let me just tell you something. When you're Elon fucking Musk, you ain't buying your own coffee anymore.
That's true.
You're probably not getting a fucking Uber. I bet you he doesn't have an Uber app.
Hey, so
Like if you're going to dinner with Elon, he's probably not picking up the bill.
That's
You
not
know, Grant,
relevant.
You guys
Grant,
just thinking too small, man.
Grant. I said that. I said that when you get to that wealth, people don't charge you for shit anymore. So,
Hey, Jonathan, I
absolutely.
don't think they have a problem with the government. I don't think people have a problem with the government being shook up. I think they have a problem with who's shaking the government up. I think that's what the
No,
problem
no,
is.
no, 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 no. How it's being
See,
done, Jerry?
Okay,
You're
how?
feeding into
How?
that
No,
narrative. You're
no,
feeding into the narrative.
JB, keep it real. It
You
is, as a matter of fact, who?
see, there
It's
you go. You're
Because
how
feeding
it's
into that
no,
being
hold
narrative.
done.
on. Because as a
Well,
matter of
because he's
fact,
full of shit with
because
everything
if
he's
no,
saying.
right now you guys are saying that it's how. Because I kid you not. Had this been under Biden administration, had this been under any previous administration, if not Trump, it would definitely not be this uproar that's happening right now. Right now, this is definitely happening because it is coming off the backs of Trump, and everybody is basically saying, "Who is Trump to give Elon all this authority for him to go in here and shake this shit up?" That's exactly why people are mad. It's not about how it's being done. Yeah, you can be upset about how it's being done, but let's be honest about it as well. Come on
Bill
now.
Clinton
No,
did
no,
it and
no.
he didn't
Hey,
do any of
Yeah,
Elon,
yeah,
this.
yeah. Bill
if
Clinton didn't
Elon,
do it a
listen,
He
damn
did
thing.
it
Hey, one
successfully.
mic people,
listen,
too many
if
people.
One mic,
Elon
guys.
was, if Jonathan, JB, if
Andrew,
Elon
go
was
ahead,
a
Andrew. Go ahead,
black,
Andrew.
if Elon was a black African instead of a white African, nobody would give a shit. Everyone would be behind him.
What?
Oh,
Hey,
What the
hey,
All the
hell?
hey.
white
yeah,
men.
you made that
How
up.
about that? White men.
It's because he's a
This
South
sounds this giving
African white
affluent.
boy.
One mic on Andrew, guys. One mic on Andrew. Go ahead, Andrew. Rock out.
No, it's
Like,
just because y'all just hating because he's a white boy, but he is still an African American.
Hey, Andrew, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Wait. Hey,
That's my
wait,
man Andrew right there. I told you
Andrew,
about Jerry.
Wait.
That's my
Hold on.
man Andrew. I told
I
you
just want,
about.
to make.
Oh yeah,
No,
Jerry.
mute up for a second.
That's
My
Andrew.
name is Jerry. I got a question for you. How happy were you when you saw that Aryan salute that he did? How'd that make you feel?
You
Oh,
mean when
shut the
he
fuck up
was
with that
grabbing
stupid
his
shit.
heart? Yeah.
How did you?
He
How did?
Are
gave
you
him
Hold
fucking
on.
That's
kidding
the
Andrew
How did
me?
you?
Wait,
right.
one mic on
Fucking
Patriot
One mic.
Rob.
Kyle, faggot.
Wait.
Are you kidding me?
Wait.
Dude,
What did you?
was your piss from the fucking
What did he
first or
say?
second dick you sucked?
What'd you
You
Let
say?
him
sound
go.
like
Let
you
him
got
go.
so
Let
much
him go.
soy in your fucking mangina that you don't have any fucking balls anymore. He did a fucking Hitler salute. Oh my god, seriously, I need to go suck cock. Shut the fuck up with that shit, you asshole.
Hey, don't talk to me the way you talk to your
Jonathan,
mom.
Somebody said
Hey,
that.
listen real carefully. That's
Goodbye.
probably how you talk to your mom, you little bitch, whoever you are.
And
Don't talk to me like you
Jonathan,
talk to your
thanks for
mother.
calling me and fucking my shit up, by the way, because now it's not working in my truck because you didn't see me on the stage, you fucking knucklehead.
Fuck out of here. What's
Hey,
up, Patriot Rob? How you doing? Patriot Rob, meet Jerry. Jerry, meet Patriot
I had
Rob.
a great night tonight, and then I come in here, and this place is filled with such bullshit and fucking TDS. I can't. It's unbelievable. The fucking Trump derangement syndrome is fucking prevalent in this motherfucker tonight. Holy God! Everybody's got sand in their manginas. The men have vaginas. The women have sand in there.
hey,
Holy shit!
hey, bro, I got a question for you. Are you a transgender? Cause you definitely sound like one. You definitely sound like
Oh
one.
yeah, I sound like a yes.
Okay.
That's the best
Jerry,
you got.
Were
Oh
you
my
happy?
God!
Were you happy when they put
But
tampons in the man
seriously,
bathroom? Cause
seriously
you're
though. But
definitely a
here's
bitch.
here's the
No,
thing.
seriously, you're
This is
definitely a
where
bitch, whoever you
this
are.
will prove itself to everybody on the stage.
You better redirect that
This
shit.
is where the TDS is to everybody who's listening right now. Elon had gone in there and done the exact same thing under Joe Biden. Not one of you motherfuckers would have said a goddamn thing.
He wouldn't have never done it.
You know what's interesting,
Because
Patriot
he
Bob?
doesn't have the
Hey,
balls to do
Absolutely
He
would
so.
have
wouldn't have
done
been
it.
one
allowed. He wouldn't
second,
have been
one
allowed to do it.
second.
Absolutely would have done it because you know what?
He would not
I
have been
believe
allowed
that
to
he
do
gives a
it.
shit about this
One
country,
mic,
and he
one
would
mic.
have done it for any. He would have done it for
cut
any
this guy down,
administration.
bro.
But you know what's
No.
funny? But you know what's funny?
Patriot Bob.
Biden never wanted the
Man,
books
shut this fool
audited.
up for a
The
second. Shut him up
Biden
for a second.
regime never wanted the books audited because you
Yes.
know what they would find out? Exactly what he's finding out right now, and it's pissing you motherfuckers
Bro,
off.
Yep.
That is
One
the
second,
very
Rob. Hold on, Rob.
definition of
One second,
TDS.
guys. One
Jonathan,
second, guys.
Jonathan.
Listen to me, guys. One second. Hold on, guys. One thing, Jerry. I'm about to talk to you. Look, guys. Rachelle, please. When he's speaking, please don't speak over him. You guys, we're doing a podcast. Okay, we're recording here. Let's not do that, folks. Jerry, myself, we know how to control the stage. We know how to mute it out when we want to mute it out. So please, we're gonna call you guys. So absolutely, and Rob's an invited guest, by the way. And Andrew, you were saying something about the African American Elon, the African American. Go ahead, Andrew. I want Andrew to finish what he said, and then we can get back to Rob and everyone else after this. Go ahead.
No, that's just real talk. I mean, no. It's true. Because seriously, if that is truth, because we're so divided, and everyone is like is so in their echo chamber. It's like whatever Trump says, you have to be for the opposite, and whatever mainstream media says, you have to believe it. So if they tell you Trump is a Nazi and Elon is white, but if they had to say Elon is black and he's an African, oh, he's basically Obama 3.0. Like, we have to support.
Who mans is this?
Yeah,
No, like
you
that's.
made that up. He
Can
really
I say
made that up.
something, please? This is chat.
Go ahead, chat.
You know, like I actually think the Trump derangement syndrome, or whatever Fox News told y'all to say, that's actually you all, because you are delusional. Anything that man says to you, you believe it, even when it's criminal. How in the world are you attaching yourselves to the Republican Party, and they're the party of law and order, a
That's
party
not
that I am
Republican,
very proud to
chat.
be a
Chat,
part of,
that's not a
and you
Republican
all are
party.
tarnishing it by
That's not a
your
Republican party.
foolishness.
Chat, that's
You
I'm a
really are.
libertarian,
How in the world?
man.
I don't, okay, well, whatever. I don't care if you're a libertarian or a librarian. I don't care. You literally just said some foolishness about if he was black, we would be okay with it. Do you think that we're simple enough to be moved by color? that
Well,
is the
I think this
reason
is simple
that
enough.
that is
Remove
the
the
Yes.
Yeah,
reason
but
option.
I actually
that
do
that
got
is
And
the
some of
no.
your.
Let me
Yes.
finish.
in
I
the
understand that
future,
you
Let
guys are
her
triggered.
land.
One mic,
I
guys.
know
One
that you
mic.
all are triggered, but again,
One,
y'all,
one
can I
second.
finish?
One second.
Now,
Yeah, let me
you,
finish.
some of you
Dumbass,
One
definitely
mic. I
you
said
can't
are
one
read
mic,
shit. You
guys.
know
willing
the
to
answer to that
just,
question.
One mic,
color.
please. Look. I'm gonna wind up muting a whole bunch of people. But here's the thing, guys. Let's let her land. Let's let her land, folks.
She
Okay.
asked a question.
Yeah. Don't ask the question,
She
guys.
asked a question.
I
She
don't have to
says,
tell her.
"Do you
I'm
guys
telling
really
her.
think we're dumb enough
Hey,
to just vote on color?" And me and Marty
Grant,
were like,
Grant.
Obviously,
"Yes."
that was rhetorical.
One second, please don't do the show while I'm talking. Chat while I'm speaking, please. Look. Do not ask rhetorical questions. Don't do any of that stuff because you will
Man,
respond.
that's a lot of moderation you're doing,
You got a
dude.
lot of people here, so go ahead, land, chat. But yeah, that's what happened. You asked the question and everyone came in.
Well,
So
can you add a rule not to say stupid shit? Can
no,
that be
no,
a
no, no,
rule?
no, no,
Because
no.
that's exactly
Well,
what we
that
heard.
would
And you're going to be
disqualify
quiet the
almost
rest of the
Can
everything
we
you
night,
just
right?
said.
can we add that rule? So this is what I
Then
don't
Rochelle could never
understand.
talk.
Hush it, Grant.
You
This is
wouldn't be
what
allowed in the room.
this is what
Is
I
my
what
mic
I
working?
this is what apparently I need your ears to work, not your mic, because I'm speaking. The problem that I have with
Ugh, a
what
woman
Andrew said,
speaking. Oh boy, don't speak
yeah,
over her.
go ahead, mute out.
One mic, Rob, mute out. Let's let her
Yeah,
land.
let's do that. Let's have some cool. Okay.
One second. One second, guys. One sec. One mic. I said one mic. Jerry, go ahead, Jerry.
Yeah. Come on over, bro.
No, that's not how it works, motherfucker. When Jonathan says shut the fuck up, then it's shut the fuck up.
Thank you. Thank you. So I get it. Doesn't this sound like Trump deranged syndrome? Doesn't he sound deranged? Like, listen, the problem, you have to get down and listen to why people are pushing back against what's happening. And I don't think you're hearing that. You all are caught up on color and race because no one said anything about his nationality or his ethnicity, but you did. What everyone has presented to you that objected to what is being done is how and who is doing it, right? It is the how. It is coming in, firing people, right? Firing like literally career employed, career public servants without a plan to keep the government functioning.
The
If
government's
you get,
functioning fine.
okay, don't worry about it. You
The
got it.
government's functioning fine. Fine. By the way, he gave people the option to opt out and take 8 months of pay. 65,000 people have accepted that. He didn't fire anybody yet. Okay.
They
Donald
fired
Trump,
themselves.
huh?
I said they fired themselves. They took that opt out. They took the buyout.
They say, I'm taking my goddamn 8 months and I'm going to go down the street.
Exactly.
And we'll see if those people can assimilate back into private work.
This is poor business. I don't care if it's private or public sector. And some of you that are
Why is
businessmen,
it
I
poor
am
business, Chad?
concerned.
Why is it
This
poor
is
business?
poor business. Would you get rid of people in your company and not have anyone to replace them?
Yes.
No,
They
you
do it all the time,
wouldn't.
chat. Let's not act like this is
Chad, how many
No,
something
let's
companies
new.
do
not.
you own, Chad?
What in the world are y'all talking about?
Chad, how
You
many
would
companies do you
literally,
own?
I own
What?
73 companies.
73. How many employees do you have at this?
73.
How many?
64.
You have 64 employees
73
at
OnlyFans
73
Yes,
accounts
I
companies.
have
doesn't
64
count.
in each of those 73 companies. So multiply that by 73.
So
My
at
point is
64, you
you
quit.
would never,
That's 40. That's
you would, yeah,
4,500 or so.
you would never get rid of your entire staff and not have a plan. I don't understand what you
Okay.
like. There are literally contingency plans built into your business plan for this reason. You
Yeah.
would not do that within a
Chat.
week of
No.
coming. No, you wouldn't. Y'all are lying
Chat.
and y'all are
You
not
don't
being
know what you don't know
honest.
what I would do. You don't
I
know what I.
do because that's poor
No,
business.
you don't know what I would do.
You have contingency plans, do you not?
You
No, he
don't have
doesn't.
74 businesses
Do
with
you not have
63
a
employees.
contingency plan for your businesses?
No,
But
actually,
Grant,
I don't
Okay,
have a
well there it
wait,
goes
contingency
right there.
wait,
plan.
You
chat.
just
I
Do
brought
don't
up
have one either.
Hey, can
you
everybody
just
mute
you,
up
brought
one
up
second?
contingency plan, but you never
One
asked
mic,
if
I
Trump
gave
has
an
a
one,
contingency.
example
Hey,
of a
one mic,
plan
guys.
to
One
remove.
mic.
mic,
Yeah, we were
one
talking
mic.
a little loud for the podcast right now, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Um,
but
because
that's
yeah,
because people keep speaking over me. But
uh,
I
no,
y'all
because
got it.
yeah,
I
yeah,
was
no,
trying to
no.
have a
Praise the Lord.
conversation with you, chat.
Go, go ahead, Grant. Chat. I'll give you guys another 45 seconds to wrap this up. Let's go.
One mic on Grant in chat. Go ahead,
What's
Grant.
the hurry?
White,
What's the
hey,
hurry?
wait, chat. White,
Podcast?
hey,
We got a
chat,
clock
chat,
on the
chat,
podcast or something?
chat.
No, we don't have a clock. We got a clock
Okay,
on
first of
you.
all,
Hey,
We
We
chat.
got a
got to
clock on
pay
bull. We
pay
got a
for
one
clock
some
on
second.
more
bullshit, man. We got a
minutes,
clock
Can
on
Grant.
every,
bullshit.
can every,
Coming up, guys.
Hey,
Stay tuned.
Chad, I got a quick question. CNN just laid off 750 people in 2025. Does that offend you?
That's a private
Absolutely.
that's a private company, and their ad dollars are not commensurate with what it costs to actually run that business. That's
In
why they
order,
do
in
that.
But
order
I
for
am
them,
Because
sure
CNN,
in
because
order
CNN
for
is
them to
getting crushed
survive,
right now.
in order for them to survive, they had to make the adjustments in their business in order to survive. We are $36 trillion in debt. I implore you to go to usdebt.org, usdebtclock.org, and look at the top left-hand corner and see our debt. You see it. It's a little jarring. And on that clock, they just added a Dodge clock. It's amazing how much money, since this department was created, how much it's saved. It's right there. There's
uh,
the
Look, they
progress.
haven't they,
It's
they haven't
right
saved
there.
anything. They haven't saved
U.S. debt,
anything.
hey, chat.
U.S. debt usdebtclock.org. Check it out. It's right there.
Okay.
So
And
if you
in
if you
addition
want
to
to
Brother,
that,
we
if
got
you
you.
if
want
I
to
could, Andy,
quantify what,
We
sure.
got you.
good point,
Hey, one
Andy.
second.
And back to chat.
Hey,
When I asked her, she's being disingenuous when she says she has or 73 companies with 64 employees. No, nobody believes that.
I believe it.
It's not a fair way for you to have a
thank you.
conversation. It's not a
okay,
fair way to have a
but one
conversation
second,
with
Grant.
me.
Let me
But
say
if you
something.
do
But you
have
don't. But let me
excuse
tell
me,
you this:
if you
Have
do
you
have
ever worked
70,
for the government?
if
Has
you do
Elon
have
ever
70,
worked for the government?
if
Yeah,
you do
guys, one
have
second. One
73,
mic.
No,
I'll
One
answer
mic
that
on one
question in a
mic.
second.
Well, hold on,
If you,
Grant. One mic on Jerry. Jerry, go ahead. Jump in.
Yeah, I was gonna say some chat. What you don't understand is you're reasonable cannot have a conversation with unreasonable chat. They're making a
That's
bunch of
true.
listen to this chat. This is what you gotta understand. They're making analogies with companies that fired people or laid people off or got rid of people for a reason. There's a motive. Same way there's a motive why Donald Trump is doing it, except it's a different motive. It's not just to save money. If anybody thinks that Donald Trump is letting people go in certain departments to save money, they're either dumb or they're lying on this stage. Plain and
Jerry, how
simple.
many employees does the federal government have?
He's
That's we're
trying
not
to he's
we're
trying to
not
pay for this
we're
27. He's trying to extend the
Do
2017
you,
tax
Jerry?
cuts.
Jerry, I want to have a
That's what's going
conversation
to
with the
happen.
moderator, Jerry Malcolm. Welcome back, Jerry.
I
How
love
many
you, Grant.
employees does the federal government have?
Let me ask ChatGPT. Hold on one second.
Good, you can.
I'm about to.
And then back to
How
chat while
many?
you're looking that up because I know you're slow. Chat, you don't have 64 companies or
Wow.
73 companies with 64 employees. The U.S. government has 3 million employees. The U.S. postal system has 600,000 employees and doesn't make money. And any of you guys think that you don't delete employees, you don't terminate people without a backup plan, whatever that was. Like this is crazy. You're even allowing this information to be shared here, Jonathan, because
Mm-mm.
you should be an app on Spotify that's offering people intelligence,
Grant, this
not
is
just
deep.
entertainment.
This I gotta say this to you,
If you've
Grant.
So
ever worked
Wait,
for the federal government or any large company, 20% of your payroll is the bottom third.
but Grant, I gotta say this.
20% that
The United
if you
Wait,
States
wait,
could
is the
one second.
top.
probably
hold
operate
on,
without.
Ty.
I need everybody 1 second. What people, Grant, what you don't understand is everyone's agreeing with you. You're missing the point. Let me say it in a
No, we're
different
not.
way. No,
No,
listen,
not
listen.
missing the point. In fact, I
No,
wasn't
Grant,
allowed to make my point because
wait,
you
Well,
interrupted me.
but
one
let me
second.
say,
Let Ty G. Wait, Ty just said something. Ty, go ahead. Jump in, Ty. I
but
want to hear what
Taj,
you're
But
saying.
but
the
I didn't
You
land,
government
guys just
Jonathan.
keep letting people jump in. There's no
I
conversation
know I
being
didn't
had.
land, Jonathan.
Right, me and Grant.
Jonathan,
Okay. Okay. Chat. Guys, listen to me. 1 second, guys. All right. So let's do a reset. Grant, I want you to go. You, Ty, and Jerry, go. Let's do it.
No, no, no. Well, all you got to do is not interrupt me, okay? And I'll finish, and then I won't
well,
talk
you
for like 10 minutes.
well, you filibustering.
I wasn't filibustering.
I like
You
what's
guys
that
work at
guy?
a
Whoever
company
said
now. You
filibuster,
know
what's his
there's
name?
20 or
I like that guy.
25%, maybe a third of the people that work at your company don't even want to be there. Okay, so if you have 3 million people working in the federal government that we don't need, and 1 million people get deleted, I don't know what is that? A million people times 60,000. What is that?
That's
How
more
much?
math. Amount.
Yeah, uh, 1 million people. Let's say they got rid of 1/3, and we could still function. By the way, because I don't believe that they can't function without 1/3, and neither does Elon. By the way, I could function. I would not lose one penny of revenue, and I could function with 1/3 of the employees I have today.
Wow.
Okay, I want to ask the
How much money
stage.
is that? Real quick, how much money was that, Daphyne? 1 million people times $60,000.
Storm, hit it.
1 million people
What?
times 60,000?
Yeah, it's probably more like 85,000 plus
It's $6
benefits, but
billion. dollars.
there you go. There's $6 billion, and then those people can recycle chat back into the private workplace if they want to work there, and they'll go get jobs. If they're valuable, somebody will hire them, and
Okay,
that's all we're saying. The private sector should hire the people in this country. The government should not be hiring this many people.
100%.
Thank you.
So this is what I want to ask the chats, all the chats. Do you guys feel that that's the only reason why Donald Trump is cleaning house? Just because they're being so gracious to the American people because he's such a wonderful person and he cares so much about the American people? Or is it possible that some of that stuff is just so he can do some of his thizzle and nobody fucks with him? So put it in the
I don't feel
chat.
it. I don't feel
Put
Absolutely
it
anything.
not.
put
That's
put
that's a
I don't feel
conspiracy.
anything.
put it.
It's
I know they
corrupt.
said they said
And
COVID was a conspiracy also. They said the vaccine. Come on now. So let's do this also.
And we
Let's
were right.
one
We were
second.
right, Jerry.
One sec. Of course we were right.
it
One
wasn't
second.
because a
You
very good
didn't
friend of
One.
take
mine
it. You
died.
didn't take
I
it.
definitely
Jonathan and
did.
Nelson took it.
I want to see some. Is there anybody else that has not spoke yet that would like to get into this wonderful
We're waiting on
conversation?
Ty. I want Ty to jump in, Jerry.
Go ahead,
Go ahead,
Ty.
Ty.
Good evening, peace to the room. There's so much going on here. So quickly jumping to the international play, you got Trump and Sex Def, Head Chef, going over to Ukraine talking about we don't know if we're going to support them. This is the exact same playbook that Neville Chamberlain did in the 1930s against Adolf Hitler, seeking appeasement, of which pulling away. It wasn't until the other guy after Chamberlain, who came in, Churchill, who finally went after them because they started attacking the UK and they went everywhere and they got all the way into Russia. This is the exact same playbook that Putin is doing right now. The exact same
Oh my God, it's
playbook.
the exact same playbook.
And because he has
Grant,
dirt
can he
on
speak,
on
please?
It didn't have
Grant,
anything to do with what we were
can he?
talking about. He
it's
can't
the
Can
even
exact
stay on
Grant,
the
Grant,
same
Grant,
Grant?
subject.
Grant.
Grant?
playbook.
Let's let him land, Grant. Let's let him
And
land.
all
How long you been planning
all
your
these
speech?
things,
Yo,
all
guys, we
these
got some open
things
mics.
are wrapped up. Now, as
This
far
is
as
this is what
locally,
doesn't make for a great
as far as
podcast environment
well,
right here.
why don't you try reading eighth grade history and civics, and maybe you'll get a clue. But by a vowel,
Go
I don't know.
ahead. Go ahead, brother.
But as far as this administration and its criminal
Would that be a
acolytes,
lispy vowel like yours?
what I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not
No,
gonna
say
hold
it,
on to
bro.
that.
Say it. Say
Um,
it.
no, 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 no.
He ain't got
It's
the
gonna it's
balls
gonna
to say it.
As
Marty,
far
it's
Marty, come
gonna
on, guys. Marty, Marty. Guys,
as
look,
far
if
as
you guys are
it's
co-hosts,
gonna
you guys
mess
know how
up
to
his
so.
speech.
as far as this administration, his promise after he took all that money from the oil company was
You're
to
Donald.
push
You're a Donald
forward
Trump
the
supporter, right?
2017 tax
Come
credits
on, bro.
and to keep and to allow millionaires and billionaires to actually get a larger return. So he's using the guise of being fiscally conservative when he's never been fiscally conservative his entire life. This is just a ruse, and people are worked up about it. And he's cutting the ingredients of a lot of things that actually make the United States go. You don't cut soft power like USAID that has intelligence offices by feeding people in foreign countries to get intelligence to prevent wars. This is how it works.
What war have they prevented? Give me one. Yeah, that
Right,
part.
right now, Russia and China are backfilling those roles of USAID all over the world right now. Right now,
USA. What war did they stop? Yeah, that part right there.
there's so many incursions that take place that U.S. residents never know about.
Okay,
Chat, can you
which means
can
you
you
don't
can
know
you
about
can
them.
you school him? No, I was actually okay. Chat, can you
Which
school
means
him?
you don't know about them.
No, I do. We just don't talk about certain things. But go ahead, chat.
Okay,
Tell the truth.
No, no, no,
that's a nice little
no,
thing.
no, 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 no.
That's
One
You know,
fucking
hey,
second.
Cindy,
genius.
Cindy Stumpo, isn't that like the builder that says, "Hey, I can't tell you my pricing. I know what
Stop
it is, but I can't
bullying.
share it with you."
Stop bullying.
1000%.
One mic, guys. I want to go to Cindy Stumpo because that's what I was going to go to next. Cindy, you want to rebut what he just said, Cindy?
No, I
See,
can't because
that's when
I
co-hosts
walked
are
away
working
and then came
together.
back
They
in, so I
they
caught the last part of it. But Grin
All
just
right.
made a good point. What wars have been stopped? Name one. We don't start wars to
There,
stop
there's
them.
been there's been
Cindy, one
there's
second.
been
Cindy,
there's been
if
cocaine
they didn't,
incursions in the
one
South
second,
Pacific in the South.
one mic. If they were stopped, Cindy, they aren't wars.
But
So,
okay, here's my question to the room. It's very simple. I don't care if you're a Democrat, a Republican, or an independent, right? Why wouldn't you want to see the fluff of money that's being spent in the government get it under control for all the parties? Why are we segregating Republican from Democrat? You should all want this. You should all want to see the inside. You should all want to see those books and records
because you don't want to see
And
it.
even if
Because
you
he doesn't
don't
know
want
what
to
he's
see
talking
them,
about.
because you don't.
even
They don't
hey
want to see it
Cindy,
because go ahead.
He
even
doesn't
if
know
you
what he's
don't want to
talking
see them,
about.
they should be available for the public to see.
And that's what they're doing right now, aren't they?
Yeah. And
You
what's
No,
wrong
he's
telling
with
not
me?
that?
showing
Are you
anything.
telling me in this whole room some of these things that they're finding is not like, your eyebrows not lifting up a bit here?
I think he's going to read off a couple hundred items tomorrow from the White House that they found.
I know which war's
I
so
been
you're
just
saying
don't
like the
stopped.
same
understand
way he
why
had,
both
World
parties
War
and
Three has been
independents
stopped.
are not coming together on this one.
yeah.
This is common sense, guys.
No, Cindy, the only reason right now
Right.
you're not getting a both party coming together is because you have Trump in the White House and Elon is heading this in. But at the end of the day, you're absolutely correct on everything you said. We should be both parties, but yeah, we'll be looking forward to see what comes out. But right now, the only reason we're not getting that is because the hate for Trump and now the growing
But
hate for
put the
Elon.
hate aside for a minute and watch the numbers. It's
But
a
It
math
won't
Cindy,
do it.
equation. Numbers don't lie, guys.
It still
but
won't
but
matter.
Cindy,
It won't change a
at the end of
thing.
the day, Cindy,
It's the end of the
how
morning.
hey thug. So
Good.
listen, the bottom line is this: we don't care that the process is being done in reference to finding a way to downsize the government, to cut waste, fraud, and abuse. I mean, that's why we agree with the IGs that were removed by Trump. It is a
Oh,
problem that you
okay.
have someone who's under 21 investigations.
I,
They
I let,
remove
let's just stop that.
they re, they remove they
I'm gonna give
remove they remove
I'll
the IGs,
okay, I'll
Cindy,
give you a
for every
comparison.
agency that's investigating him, and they're letting him into the system. His little 25-year-old without clearance literally had access and codes to changing things. They had to clip him when they found out he had the access. The judge in the case said that any data that they took and downloaded that they needed to immediately destroy. And Storm, the freeze is still there. Storm, just so we're clear, because you said that in your opening monologue, the freeze is still there and what have you in reference to the judge saying that Trump could not freeze anything. That motion by the judge is still there. What we're talking about today was the judge saying that the buyout program could go through, which I'm glad the judge said that because now the people have protection who actually chose to go with for the buyout because one of the things that they didn't know is if Trump would keep his word because he cannot be trusted. Now that it's gone through adjudication through the court system, now they have that to back
Oh,
them up,
okay. So
and
now they feel
and
more
they can
comfortable.
proceed. And they oh yeah, because some of them was actually trying to figure out how they could rescind it. So now they absolutely are,
So
Cindy,
did Trump
because
fire
because
them?
because the judge no, he didn't fire
Let-
anyone.
let-
They took the offer and they tendered their resignation, and they took the offer to be paid
Thank
through
you.
September.
Thank
That's
you.
what happened.
So anyway, guys, real quick, guys. First and foremost, I want to say, hey, guys, thank you and welcome to Debate the News. Right now, we are streaming live on a Chatter Social app, guys. Chatter Social, as chattersocial.io is the website, but you can download the app at the Google Play Store as well as the Apple App Store. So if you guys want to join us live, we start doing these rooms live. We do this room live nightly at approximately 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys are listening to us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, wherever you're listening to us at, make sure you come and join us here for a live recording, a live session, and get involved. So once again, we're on the Chatter social app. Get up, and the people that's in the room right now, if you look up top on both platforms right now, we do have the podcast link up there. Guys, do us a favor, click the link, follow the podcast. This podcast will be up later on tonight, minutes after we close. It will be up later on tonight. You guys can go back and listen to this thing live in your car on any platform, whether it's iTunes, whether it's Overcast, whether it's Apple, Spotify, wherever you guys can go back. Tune in radio. We're everywhere. So with that being said,
And Jonathan, if I could just say, I think you guys are coming up with a feature where you guys can just fast forward through the dumb people to talk.
Like you, Grant.
so anyway,
Like you, Grant.
you
Right.
know,
So
I have a question.
one my guys, yeah, one second, I'm almost done here. So yeah, so Grant, yeah, so Grant pretty much doesn't want you guys to listen to him. So so we're gonna get this thing moving. We're gonna get this thing moving. I want to go to Patriot Rob because Patriot Rob, Cindy, and I can come back to you because Patriot Rob had his hands up for quite some time. Patriot Rob, are you there, my friend?
Yeah, Jonathan. Real quick. I got a tech question for you. Um, my camera was working, and then you called me, and then now my camera's not working at all.
Leave the room and come back, Rob.
I've done that 4 fucking times, bro.
Right. We'll talk about that off air.
I think I'm having the same problem, Rob. It might
No,
only
no.
allow four people, I think,
One,
moderator.
mic, guys. One mic, guys. We're not. Yeah, we can talk about that later. And Rob, can you close your mic? There's a bad feedback. Thank you so much. All right. So with that being said, let's jump back in it, man. Let's jump back in it. Jerry Malcolm, are you there, my friend?
Well, while he's
He's
not,
not.
I
I
just need
have a
But
business question
go
to
ahead, Cindy.
anybody that owns a business. When times start to get tough, what do you start to do? You got to get rid of the fluff. When things are booming and going, you're making so much money, you're not really paying attention, right? And sometimes you get so busy that there's more money going out the window than you've even realized. But then what happens when everything starts to calm down and your business slows down? You start to look at your books and records and you're going, okay, holy shit, I've been spending this much money here, this much, we got to cut the fluff out. Well, that's exactly what they're doing. They're cutting the fluff out. Anybody that owns a business understands what that fluff means.
The United
And it's
States is
time
not a
to cut the
business.
fluff. The United States is a business.
It's tax giveaways to
It's
the
a
wealthy and
business.
corporations
You got to
and
run the
deeply
country like a
unpopular with
business.
voters. No,
You
you
got to
don't.
run the country like a business.
The military is
Period.
not a business. Like, what
You
are you
got to
talking
run the
about?
country like a business.
I just
No, you
like
don't.
to.
Yes,
The
you
I'm
do.
trying to
military
do
is
it,
the business
and
Who
and
said
institute
no
of
you
the
don't?
and
And
nation.
if you're not, what the hell are you doing?
and
Yeah,
Trump
y'all gonna find out.
has had several failed businesses. This is a Republican's
You know
plan to
what?
give
He's had
the
many failed
richest
businesses and
Americans
very
Hey,
successful businesses.
yeah,
and
And when
guys,
you're when
one
you're
guys,
out
individual
there,
tax
guys, 1
breaks
Come on,
second, guys,
that's
Ty,
one
that's
mic,
Ty's never
slash the
had
corporate
anything
one
tax
mic,
rate
that's
please,
again
stupid.
one mic,
and
please,
cut
guys. We
taxes
cannot
on
talk. One
capital
second,
I
gains and
know.
dividends.
Trump became
Ty,
so wealthy because of all
Ty,
these failed
Cindy,
businesses.
Ty, guys, listen to me. We're recording. We cannot have this talking over. We respectfully, we cannot have this talking over people. I had like 5 people going at one time just now. We can't do that, folks. And it was our main co-host that were doing it. Please don't do that. So, Ty, can you go ahead and land so Cindy can respond?
Let Ty talk about all the businesses when he's never had one.
All right, another voice from a troglodyte. Okay, the Republicans plan to give the richest Americans a
I'm so much
fraction of
smarter
the
than
federal
everybody because I just
There
used the
you
word
go.
troglodyte.
Rob,
individual
Rob,
tax
Rob, your mic's
breaks
horrible. You got to fix that mic, Rob. Go
and
ahead,
slash
Ty.
the corporate tax rate again and cut taxes on
Open
capital
your
gains
mic,
and
Rob.
dividends, which would let their Wall Street friends keep even more of their winnings when they sell a stock or are showered with
Oh, you mean
dividends.
Pelosi that's up
That's what this is
65%
about.
in her
Cindy,
stock
Cindy, Cindy, Cindy,
portfolio?
Cindy,
That's
Cindy,
what
got to
this
let
is
him land. She
about.
got to let him land real
No,
fast.
you're right, Cindy.
I'm
You're right. That was perfect.
Okay.
I'm done. I just
You were
I'm
done when
just
you came in the
saying,
room, bro.
if you look, the
you know I
Waltons are
haven't
up,
I haven't
the
insulted you, but if
Waltons
you
are
want
up
to go there, Grant, we
16%.
can.
Okay,
On your
No, no, no,
platform,
65.
guys.
you want to,
No,
we can go there.
no, we're not doing any
You want
assaults here
because you
tonight.
keep
No, we're not doing
attacking,
that. We're not doing
and
that.
he keeps hitting little
I,
back
not at
punches.
all.
I
Come
can
on.
punch back if he
It wasn't
wants.
personal, Ty. Look,
Yeah, you
you're not
made it
gonna. I'm
personal.
not gonna listen to you talk about
You made
Donald
it
Trump's
personal.
failed businesses when you don't have any
Well,
business.
actually, I do. But yeah, if
But
you
I'm
want to
sure you
make it
can't tell us
personal,
about it because it's
we can keep
some
we can
secret
keep
thing.
going. No, you've been snooping around for a while. I heard about you
Bro, I
with
ain't
my
nobody ever
boy.
called me
One mic,
Snoopy.
guys.
You
Yeah, okay,
you have.
one mic, guys. One mic. So anyway,
Just
guys, here
work
at
with it.
Debate the News,
I
make sure
thought
you
that
guys
was
are.
pretty direct, if you ask me.
One second, Grant. 1 second. Hey guys, make sure you guys are following the podcast. As I said before, click the
Yeah, you
link.
can come to this podcast any night, anytime. Listen to it from your car, your tablet, your computer, from at home, in the bed, or on your car, and you will get entertained. Even Grant Cardone could be here, or Marty, or Daphne, or Storm, Jonathan Bean. We got a whole list of people that are incredible entertainment. Just grab us anytime. We're one of the top podcasts on podcasts. Download today and make sure you comment.
Thank you, Grant. I was just trying to pivot to get off that where that was going, but that's why I did that. But hey, I'll
Oh, you
take it.
mean the guy with no business talking
So
about business?
so anyway,
Totally reset.
so anyway,
May I
we have
share?
guys.
Hey, Cindy, speaking to someone that has been successful in business like yourself, do you have a backup plan?
I don't, unfortunately.
Thank you.
All right, so anyway, guys. So here's the deal. If you haven't spoken yet, first of all, let me. You know what? Before I do that, guys,
They
this,
lying.
listen to me. Please don't do that. Ever do that again while I'm speaking. Okay, and this is people that has been here for a while. I'm handling this. I'm trying to be
Yeah, you
cool.
speak when you're
Okay.
spoken to only.
So what I'm doing is when I'm doing these resets right here, please don't do that. So what I'm saying to you, so and I'm not trying to single anyone out. It was just ill time. That's all. So what I was saying to you, Grant and everyone else, ICE impersonators, okay, is rolling up right now on immigrants, and they're really making their lives miserable. They're robbing them, they're raping them, they're doing all kinds of things. What do you guys what do you guys say about that, Grant? What do you guys think about that?
Well, have there been cases of rape so
Good.
far? You said rape. I'm sorry. I thought
Yes, there
there's
has
been.
been cases of rape. Go look it up,
Wow.
Marty.
Absolutely, we will do right now. But no, I mean, I mean, it's a crazy thing. I mean, it definitely, I would hope law enforcement is quickly getting a hold of these people and doing something about it. But damn, like no, I would, I would hope this is swiftly taken care
So
of.
rapers are coming out now. They're interested. They're like, I'm gonna go rape somebody. There's an immigrant in the neighborhood.
You're an asshole.
I mean, is that what
You're
you're
an
saying is happening?
asshole.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
No,
saying.
hold on.
I'm gonna be home late for dinner tonight. Shit, I gotta go rape somebody. There's immigrants in the neighborhood.
No, Grant,
JB,
what?
JB, I want to jump in.
Yeah, no, 1 second. Grant, what's going on here, Grant, is people are afraid to report this stuff. Okay, and people understand that because of the environment we have right now and the environment that's been created, it's put a lot of people into the dark. And so in Philly and everywhere else, they're being robbed, they're being raped, they're being beaten, they're being all kinds of things that's taking place right now. So yeah, absolutely. And it's the environment that's been created around all of this. So it's like people don't feel safe anymore. So because this is what's happening.
I
So
didn't feel safe. I didn't feel safe 3 months ago.
But
mm.
let me add something,
Hey,
Jonathan.
yo,
I don't
Jonathan,
feel
this is
safe when
Luis.
our government gives $59
Luis,
million
jump in,
dollars to
Luis.
illegals. I don't feel safe as a taxpayer when the government funds $59 million for hotels for illegal immigrants.
I bet, right? But I think it's kind of telling that you thought it was a joke that people humanized and then brutalized as far as being raped, and that was comical enough for you to make a joke out of,
Yeah, I
right?
don't believe it's happening. That's why.
Yeah, I mean that's easy, right? But if we were to tell you that a white woman raped an immigrant, you're like, oh my god, we got to get the immigrants out of here. That's a lot more believable for you,
Here we go with
Exactly.
right?
color.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah,
always.
yeah.
I mean, what the yo? Hold on a second.
I
Do
look, bro. I believe a
not,
lot of
do
stuff. I just
not,
don't
no,
I
no,
believe
no,
asked
that one.
I
no,
asked
no,
a very
no,
important
no.
question
With all
earlier.
due respect,
Why,
no,
if
hold on for a
Democrats
second.
are so worried
Hold
about
on for a
money,
second.
You don't have to give an
let me
With
answer.
just
all
finish for a
due
minute.
respect, do not throw a rock and hide your hand. No, no. I'll let you finish when I finish, Cindy. With all due respect,
Go ahead.
listen to me, right? It's okay to bring fodder and fun to fun topics and spin shit the way you want to spin it. But do not just skip over the fact that you just made fun of people being raped and dehumanized because they were immigrants. Okay? That's not something we can just kid around with and play around with, right? Every other topic, cool.
But that type of stuff is not okay. All right. So I'm gonna just go on mute. I'm gonna let y'all have y'all fun. But that wasn't cool right there.
And I want
Go
to
ahead
add
and
something
debate the
on that.
rest of the news.
And I want to add something on that. Back during Obama administration, this did happen as well. Maybe it wasn't covered a lot in the news because he exported, or he sent back more immigrants than any other presidency up to that point. I don't even think Trump has caught him yet. So this is fact, and it wasn't talked about as much, and it wasn't covered. But there was a lot of impersonations, rapes, robberies that was going on back then, and criminals will do what they do because it's opportunity.
Well, let's talk about the fact that when
One
Trump
second,
was
one
locking
second,
him up at the cage.
one second, because Cindy was actually
Yeah,
waiting to
I'm
go.
just wondering why no one has said one thing when I said Pelosi's up 65.5% in her stock portfolio, Warren Buffett's up 15.8%, and Bill Ackman's up 26.3%. How the hell are you up
She's better at
65.5%?
picking stocks. She's better at picking stock than I am.
Bullshit.
Insider trading.
Bullshit.
Insider trading, Cindy.
Exactly. Bullshit.
Insider trading.
And who went to jail for that one?
Not her.
Can you prove
Martha
it?
Stewart.
Can you prove it?
Can you prove it?
Yeah, when can it
Martha
prove it?
Stewart.
Come
Well, we'll
on.
take well,
She's
well, file
yes,
a
you can.
citizen's complaint
She's
against her and have her arrested and
why
take
don't
her to
you
court, Cindy.
why don't you
If you
Google it?
can't prove it, then don't say
It's very
it.
provable.
I'm
It's
sure
very
she'd
provable.
be
Go ahead.
Bradford
under
Rachelle.
investigation.
Yeah.
Go do
So
it.
anyway,
Go
sure.
do
One
your
second.
homework. I already did my homework. You go
Yeah,
do your homework.
I have
Trish.
exact numbers.
Go ahead, Scott. Scott Burton, go.
All right, I'm here. During this time, her portfolio is up 54% year to date. She finished 2023 being up 65%. Warren Buffett's best year, he was only up 31.6%. She outperformed the S&P by 92%. She made an estimated 28 million in profits during that year. Uh, During 2023, Pelosi made over 125 times her annual salary trading stocks, and Nancy Pelosi's net worth is over $250 million at 276 million.
What was her net worth
Is
before
she
she took
is she under any
office?
investigation, Scott?
Well,
Hold
now
on,
that
wait a
she's
minute.
not in
Look that up.
charge of the people
Well, why don't we
compelled
Look
to
talk
that
to
up.
why don't we
investigate.
talk to
Look that
somebody
up.
like Ray that would tell you
Well,
it's almost
uh,
impossible to be up that
Is
high.
she
well,
being
Yeah, well, hey,
investigated?
hey,
Rochelle, one second.
Rochelle,
Rochelle, one
can
mic,
I
one
ask
mic,
you?
one
Sorry.
mic. Rochelle, one second. Rochelle, you cannot please, guys. This is my last time. Rochelle, you cannot be speaking over people like that. I let it go once or twice, but we can't do that. Go ahead, Cindy. You jumped in and started speaking, but go ahead.
No, I landed on that one.
Good. All right,
Okay.
good. Scott, you spoke. Rochelle, you want to jump in real quick? Let's do that real quick, but we can't speak over people. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm just saying that it's silly to bring it up unless she's under investigation, unless you have proof that she did something. But you do have proof of what Trump did. You do have proof that Elon is under investigation by various agencies, and they got rid of the IGs. So let's just stop acting like oh, let's bring in Pelosi and how much money she made. What's your point? Is she
Because
under
you
investigation?
know what? It's
Because
almost impossible for your portfolio to be up 65% last year. How's that? It's
Well, I
almost
don't know.
And you're
impossible.
saying that how? How do you know?
Go
it's
insider
public
Because
record.
trading.
it's
How do you not know?
because it's public
Andrew.
knowledge. It's public knowledge. Period.
Is public knowledge that it's
1,000%.
impossible? It's
What's
Well,
public
that?
they're
knowledge.
not people in politics.
Congress, hold on. Congress can do that. Just so everyone knows in the room,
Yep.
Congress don't.
Okay.
They can. What?
That's okay. You
Oh,
gotcha. You say Congress can do that. We got it. All right, guys. Let's keep this thing moving. Trish had her hands up. Trish, let's go.
Okay. Well, there's a lot to talk about, but I do want to talk about, I think Grant brought it up in the beginning about the Jerome Powell, the Federal Reserve. I think that's what we need to be watching. I don't like the guy. He doesn't like Trump. Trump doesn't like him. And the fact that the Federal Reserve is not part of the U.S. government, it is an entity of its own.
And
And
it's
we
his own.
have, and we have someone in the well there's I think 12 people that run that whole outfit. The Federal Reserve is an important thing because Jerome Powell has more power than the President of the United States because he holds the purse of the country. He gets to say when interest rates are going to be cut or when interest rates are going to be high. And I personally believe that he has the power to sabotage this presidency by not lowering the interest rates and by keeping it up. That's my point. So watch for that. I rest.
It's also called it's
You know what
Jerome
happens when you
Powell,
lower
number
interest
one.
rates?
He's his own entity, number two. Okay. Number three, he's not controlled by anybody. He cares about inflation. Whether you like him or don't like him, he's supposed to be separate from everybody else, right? Trump can't tell him what to do. Biden can't tell him what to do. Jerome Powell is his own entity. He only cares about one thing, inflation. Now,
No.
whether his
Cindy,
system's working or not, that's left to be seen.
Cindy,
But
can I say
quit.
something?
And
I don't
Cindy,
think
who appointed
he's
him?
not dropping rates right now. So let's all be clear about that.
So
Cindy,
anyway,
he also said,
what? Go ahead.
Cindy,
And I
Jerome
don't think he wants
Powell
to sabotage, but okay.
Jerome Powell also told the president that the president cannot fire him, and
Because it's true.
the only way the president can fire him is by taking down the entire agency, taking down the Federal Reserve. I rest.
Wait till
Thank
they
you,
audit the
Jesus.
Federal
He can't fire
Reserve.
him.
Later
I
this month, they will start an audit on the Federal Reserve, and it's going to shock America.
Not
so
gonna
I have a
happen.
I was
question.
gonna say
No,
Who
something.
no, no, no,
appointed
guys.
him?
One mic, because I got to move this thing around.
May I have a
Skull, you are
word?
here. Skull, let's go.
Yeah, I'm just going to say that central bank independence directly correlates with overall economic performance. This has been known for 45 years across dozens of countries. So if you want to make the central bank political, that's great. Have fun with your retirement accounts underperforming. We already have the data, that's the facts. I agree they're independent. I agree there should be some level of oversight. But here's the thing, you make those central banks political, they become a shit show like the rest of government. Right now, they're just a bunch of economists and PhDs trying to just manage the freaking economy.
Can I say something?
And Skull,
The American people's retirement accounts are already shit. So please don't use that to defend it. Barely
So
keeps up with inflation.
Yeah, I mean, it's
May
already a
I have
shit show,
something
man.
to say? May I have something, Jonathan, to say?
can I say
yeah,
something?
yes, who's that speaking?
Ottilie.
Let's go, Ottilie. Let's do it.
Okay, so mine's is the truth. It's what I experience, and I do have a business. And I have a business, and when I first got my business, I felt like I was about to have a nervous breakdown because I was told I have a commercial cleaning company, and I have had it for 20 years. And I was told that if I didn't hire the immigrants, okay, if I hire immigrants, that I would be paid the maximum amount of money for my contract, which would have been like $18 an hour. And I had a hospital, and I hired an African. When I did that, they set me up and they terminated my contract. And they told me it was because I didn't hire the immigrants. When I went to my corporate office, my franchisee, and I told them what was going on, they told me that we're going to turn our head. You can do it to save your contract. You do what you feel is necessary. But if you get caught, it's on you. Then I had another contract. I lost that contract. And even when I went to attorney and tried to get help, and I went to Fagger, I tried to get him, and I had to go through his people who evaluated me, and so they said it's at will. Then I had another contract with the Hindus. It was not just with the Hindu. It was just two big old large complex that sat on one plot.
Yeah, can you respectfully, can you tell me where we're going with this? I'm trying to figure it out. Go ahead.
What I'm trying to say is that the immigrants, okay, so they were sneaking these immigrants in, and they had a school at night where they taught them computer technology, and they were getting grant money. They were getting like 8 million worth of grant money. Now, remember, I'm the cleaning company.
Okay.
To get them placed.
Yeah, and they
And
and
what
they
she's saying is they were getting paid to place migrant workers, illegals, and they were encouraging her to hire them.
Yes, they was trying to make me hire them and pay them the less, but then they were coming to school at night and they was teaching them computer technology and they was sending them all over the United States and they were working up under the person who had the master degree and they were getting grant money. They were getting like $8 million in grant money and and so what I'm saying is that
Yep.
I was put in a situation where I lost two of my contract. I was devastated. That's one thing. I'm telling you the truth of
Okay.
what's going on behind closed doors. Then the other thing is my girlfriend, she worked
I
for Social
don't know if I could take
Security.
another thing, but go ahead.
She
Go
worked
I
ahead.
don't know,
she
man.
worked for Social Security
And then my
and
cousin's auntie, let me tell you. I'm
she
just
was
kidding. Go
taken
ahead,
in
ma'am. I'm
as
sorry.
fraud. Okay, they that she was writing checks for dead people. Okay, and so she said that she was the fraud person, and the reason why I know because she needed me to write the letter to the judge. She said that she was the fraud person for it, but it came from up. So what am I saying? There is a lot of corruption going on, and I'm glad to see what is being done because I have suffered from it.
Yes, thank you. That is the point right there.
Okay, that's the point. All righty then, guys. Hey, guys, real quick.
Yeah, just
No,
back
no,
it
but
up,
I think you're
Jonathan.
missing it, bro. A
I
hundred
know
No,
I'm
but
missing. No,
billion
You
I
can't
heard
roll
dollars.
it,
over
guys.
that, bro.
I heard it. Good, great. I heard it.
but Jonathan, what I missed was something about the central bank and people's
No, Cindy, we're not going
retirement
back to her.
funds.
We're not going back to her, Cindy. Stop it. We're
No,
not
no,
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 going
no,
no,
back.
we
no.
do think it
That
was
had nothing to
missed.
Before
do
The
with
that,
her.
part
before
that
that,
was missed
Jonathan.
with all the extra context.
No, I missed the central bank part.
Oh,
No,
me
no,
too.
Cindy. She said nothing about central bank, Cindy.
No, the
Before
gentleman
that,
before her.
Jonathan.
Oh,
Cindy,
okay.
going back and
Skull.
forth.
Jump in, Skull. Skull. She's talking to
Yeah, I
you.
mean, this has been well known. I mean, when I got my economics degree decades ago, they just said this is the facts. And if you just Google central bank independence versus economic performance, even the Google AI will tell you that's just the way it is. And there's dozens of articles. I posted an article in the chat so people can see it. I mean, this is well known. Now, I do understand people's frustration, right? You want to not have opacity. You want these people to sort of be held to account. But we have a lot of data on this from a bunch of countries, not just America, that as long as the central bank is allowed to act in the best interest of the economy and isn't having to listen to politicians' opinions, that overall it's better for the people and better for the economy in the long run. There is there
Just
is some pain
understand.
there, but
He
that's
said
just
it
the
earlier.
nature of the boom and bust cycle. That's about fiat money versus gold. That's a different conversation than the central bank conversation, folks.
He was taught this in school, and he was told to believe that this is the truth, and he should believe it. And he made the sign of the cross at the end, and he believes it.
Okay, I'm confused on that.
Cindy believes it
Yeah,
too, by the way.
yeah.
The
Hey, guys.
Federal Reserve is there to protect all you guys. That's what
Yes.
they're there to do. They're going to protect you guys. They
So,
have caused more inflation in the U.S. economy in the last 4 years than any other single thing since the supply problem from COVID. They
so,
have,
so,
All
they have caused
unelected.
interest rates to go to 7.5% on mortgages. You cannot get a mortgage in America today. If you're the lower tier, you have 50% less chance of getting a mortgage today than you could 4 years ago. That is Jerome Powell, Federal Reserve. They have created more problems and angst on the middle class. That one group that is supposed to be held accountable by public and Congress, and they're not. They are accountable to someone. You can see it on their statement, the public and the Congress. And they're separate from the executive department, but they can be held accountable. Do an audit on the fucking Federal Reserve, and you guys will see what the problem is there. They do
Can I ask a
nothing for you
question,
guys.
Mr. Grant? Can I ask a question?
That is the question.
Here's the question.
So we know you can.
no. Who's that speaking? First of all,
That was Matt. Go
Sm-
ahead, Matt.
who's that speaking first?
Sleepy
It's
voice, man.
Matt.
Matt.
yeah,
Who? Matt, make it quick, bro. We got some work. We got some things. We got some bills to pay. Go ahead. Matt going.
I wanted to offer everybody a free ticket to the 10X Growth Conference.
All right, that's good. Yeah, exactly. We got some bills to take care of. That's what I'm saying, Grant. So, with that being said, Matt, go. What do you have? What do you have for us?
yeah, 1,000% agree. The bunch of unelected bureaucrats have us by the short and curlies. Jerome Powell and friends, without a shadow of a doubt. Now, in my opinion, correct me if I'm wrong. We got a lot of finance guys up here. The interest rate should be, inflation's increasing still. We're at 3%, just ticked up. Why is the interest rate 7.5%? Why isn't it 8 and 9%, where it should be, so we can manage that inflation, so the inflation can come down?
No, bro. Interest rates do not manage inflation.
If interest rates were at 0%, like they generally
Housing
were,
prices would come.
inflation would skyrocket.
No, it
If
would
you hit
not. That's not true. That is not true. Lower interest rates do not create inflation. Printing money creates inflation.
So lower interest rates creates more money.
Lower interest rates does not create more money.
It puts more cash out in the market.
No, it doesn't. The only thing that puts more money in the marketplace is more money.
Okay, so if
Lower
I
interest rates, 70% of all the loans in America today are under. Interest rates are at 7.5% today. Why would anybody with a 4% interest rate sell their home to buy a new home that was 7%? They wouldn't.
so interest rates were, when I got
If
this house
interest rates
three,
went to 4%, housing in this market would flow. You
and
can't
so
sell a house in this country today.
but so would inflation would
No, it
increase. So
wouldn't. No, if prices come down, inflation comes down.
I have my real estate license, and I was in the
to
market
add
Come
more,
with the.
down.
Okay. Yeah, you know what, Matt? Thank you so much, guys. Hey, guys,
yeah,
welcome
yeah,
to
Bro,
debate.
that's a great topic right there.
Yeah,
Debate the
yeah. I'm
news
not
on
disagreeing
Instagram.
with you. I'm just,
Matt,
dialogue back
Matt,
and forth.
Matt. You know what? Absolutely, Matt. Great. I love housing. Cindy loves
No,
housing. We
no, he
love.
doesn't. He doesn't. He
We
thinks it's too
wait, wait,
complicated for
no. Actually, no, Grant. Here's the deal, folks. We got a couple things we need to take care of. First and foremost, guys, if you guys are listening to us on Spotify, iHeart, Apple, whether it's iTunes, tune in, Amazon, wherever you guys are listening to us. If you guys want to join us live, we're here nightly, approximately 8 p.m. Eastern time is our start time. Please come join us on the Chatter Social app. Once again, Chatter Social, you can download Chatter Social on the Apple App Store as well as the Google Play Store. So with that being said, if you guys are in the audience, and you're loving what you're hearing right now, please click the links up top there and follow the podcast and download the podcast as well. Follow them and download them. So with that being said, I'm going to throw these things around. Before I do that, Wendy Butler, are you here, Wendy?
I'm here, Jonathan.
Yeah, guys. Yesterday, I had the pleasure sitting in and attending Wendy's live podcast, guys. And Chatter Social is just a phenomenal app. I think all the podcasters are going to be heading here because it gives you so much to work with, and that's why we choose to do it here on Chatter Social with the video and everything else. Wendy, you want to tell us about your wonderful podcast?
Yes, and hey, thanks for joining us yesterday, Jonathan. It was good having you. Yeah, we have a podcast every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is the Power Hour of Business with our wonderful co-hosts, Daphyne Christine and Credit Ninja, where we talk to business people from all over the world who are specializing in making money. Okay, it's really good. The advice they're giving. Yesterday's guest talked about trademarking your business. He actually has offices in California as well as Thailand. That's what I loved about this also, Jonathan, is the fact that he was able to cam up in Thailand and talk to us about international trademarking. It was great. Future guests coming up talking about crypto, real estate, legal issues. Our next guest is going to be Ollie Bigler talking about how to make money with private jets. You get to ride for free and actually make money. So that's going to be a good one. You don't want to miss it. Check us out on Chatter. Thank you for bringing it up.
Absolutely, guys. I brought that up because I want to show you guys the versatility of the Chatter social app. So make sure you guys download this app and come check it out. It's going to be the next big thing. Trust me. So we got some bills to pay. Mr. Grant Cardone, let's talk about what you have.
First, let me just make a recommendation for a book to read regarding the Federal Reserve, The Creature of Jekyll Island. You guys should get that downloaded, listen to it, and you'll know the truth about the Federal Reserve because they are not our friend. Any of you that want to go to the 10X Growth Con, we opened up some seats, general admission. Go to grantcardone.com/free. You can come as general admission. I don't know how many people are going to, respond to this. It's in Las Vegas, March 19th, 20th, and 21st. So there'll be a way for you to secure a seat and make sure you get one, but you can get a shot to get in. I don't know. I'm going to make these free, and whoever comes and shows up can take advantage of them. GrantCardone.com/free is general admission, and it's March 19th, 20th, and 21st. Also, I'm doing a webinar on Saturday. You can register for that and actually, no, you can get it free by just going to GrantCardone.com/free, and we'll hook you up with that March 19th, 20th, 21st 10X Growth Conference. Last one we'll ever do, by the way.
Wow, that's big, guys. Now, if you guys have never been to the Growth Conferences, they're like some of the biggest events in the world. So, and Grant does it right. He has some phenomenal guest speakers and all kinds of stuff. So, 100% make sure you guys go to grantcardone.com/free and take advantage of
You
that.
think Rachelle's going to come?
Absolutely
I,
not.
you guys get me
How about
security.
do you think what's her name will come from Canada?
Yvonne.
Auntie
Yvonne.
Yvonne.
Yvonne?
Yeah,
Auntie Yvonne, are you
her
here,
and her
Auntie
daughter.
Yvonne?
Absolutely not.
See,
Tara's
you guys
coming.
are so
Tara's coming.
dumb. I offer you a $10 million event, and you're so dumb you won't come for free.
Auntie Yvonne, would you go? All right, so she's not here, obviously. So, with that being
I'm
said,
here, but I'm not talking to Grant tonight.
I'm just saying, like people, you guys should put your emotions in your triggering.
Like,
Y'all get triggered so easy. It's so
Grant,
easy.
what if I don't want to talk to you one night, man? Give me a break.
Oh, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking. I'm talking at you.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, you guys, when you get your feelings, and this is why I said the other night in a room, I called you guys bitches. You guys just
Oh
y'all get
Lord.
triggered. Y'all,
Relax.
I
y'all,
thought you said you weren't talking to me, but this is a podcast, so let's get it.
so
well, no, I
Cindy,
wasn't talking to you. I would never call you a bitch. I'm talking
Cindy,
because you haven't been crying and
Whoa,
So,
whoa,
whining
wait,
enough.
and don't pull
Jonathan.
me into the shit
Cindy
show.
Stumpo. Do you have anything you want to add on our way out, Cindy? On our way out,
Nothing.
you get the last word tonight, Cindy. You get the last word.
It's the last word.
It's the last
What's
word.
that?
It's the
Yeah,
Yeah,
last
buy
I said you
low.
get the
Yeah,
last
word.
yeah,
word.
here's my last
It's
It's
thing.
the
Buy
mine.
last
low and sell high.
word.
All
What'd
right,
you
so
say?
Cindy, you want?
It's
Oh,
the
the last
last
word.
Sell high.
I finally get
word.
this thing to work, and it's the last word.
Oh wow,
Fuck.
your mic works now,
Oh,
Fuck.
we
Rob.
have to say
It's
Patriot,
actually
Rob.
called
Let's
The
hear
Last
it.
Dance by Donna
Rob, you know
Summer.
what, Rob? Since Cindy didn't
Patriot
take the
Rob
last
is
word.
my newest friend.
Okay,
Patriot Rob.
one second, guys. So,
Heard
Patriot
that.
Rob, since you didn't talk and Cindy doesn't want to give the last words, I'm going to give the last words to you.
Uh-oh.
Let's
Ooh,
go.
you sure you want to do that,
Yeah,
Jonathan?
I am. I'm gonna play the
um,
outro. Hey, before you get started, guys, make sure if you're in the room on the other platform and on Chatter, make sure you guys are clicking that link up top, following the podcast, downloading it, leaving a review. Okay, make sure you guys, if you guys are listening to those on those other platforms, make sure you guys are joining us at Chatter Social. Okay, Chatter Social on the Google Play Store as well as the Apple App Store. So with that being said, Patriot Rob, take us out of here with some visceral.
And
It's
Patriot
all.
Rob, welcome to Team Storm. He became an
No.
honorary
Storm,
member
storm, storm,
yesterday.
storm. No, storm. Let's do it. Let's Patriot Rob. Let's do it.
so all I hear are a bunch of whiny babies because they're not getting their way. When ultimately the way should be less government waste, getting our money back in our pockets, taking care of American citizens. But you know what? This isn't the focus. The focus is the outrageous Trump derangement syndrome. They're looking at this from a lens of mainstream media that has pounded their heads for God knows how many years about Trump, that he's bad. And anybody that could be a part of his cabinet, be a part of his government is just evil. So you know what? You're talking about somebody who's done altruistic things his entire career, like Elon Musk. But you know what? Because he's doing it for Trump, everybody ends up acting like a bunch of fucking babies. Grow the fuck up. You know what? If this was any other administration other than Trump's, none of you would have a reason to bitch about him. And you know what? Since that is an absolute fact, you need to check yourselves. You need to look in the mirror and see how fucking, how brainwashed you fucking people are. You're all smooth-brained fucking idiots.
That's the
Every
white
last
talk
one of
right there.
you.
That's white talk, Marty.
You know, you guys literally. You know what? I could say it without all without all the swear words. I can say that you
You can
guys
do
are
it. You can do it,
absolutely.
Rob. You
You
can
guys
do
Too,
are
it.
too late, too
absolutely.
late, too late, Rob. You don't use me. You might as well not stop
You guys
now.
are what we call NPCs, non-player characters. You're stuck in a script. That's all you can and that can come out of your maws at any given time is a script that's already been pre-written by everybody, by mainstream media and leftist talking points. That's all you have to go on. The fact is, you don't do any actual research. See how much Elon has actually gotten from the government and how much Elon actually saves the American taxpayers with SpaceX. Because you know what? Compared to NASA,
20
Elon
seconds,
is.
20 seconds, 20 seconds.
So you know what? We're only 3 weeks in. You guys don't want to see where this is going to go. You're shitting on it already. But you know what? I have hope. And if you don't have hope, then you're a fucking asshole.
There it is.
Wake it up,
Wow.
Rob. Wake
Oh,
it up.
wow. So, guys, hey, guys, real quick, guys. If you're on the other platform, we're going to be shutting it down and opening it right back up. So, with that, I want to say thank you, guys, each and every one of you guys.
Another one.
Yeah, make sure you guys are coming out. Yeah, Grant, another one, right? As Khaled would say, another one. So, hey, guys, once again, if you're on the other platform, we're going to be shutting down and open right back up. I want to say thank you to Grant Cardone, Cindy, Stumpo, Jerry Malcolm, who was here earlier as well. I want to say thank you and a shout out to Nelson Apega for this great app that he has here that allows us to do these great, wonderful things. So, guys, make sure you guys are following us, man. And this episode will be up very, very shortly. Click the links up top, guys. Download the podcast. Follow the podcast. You guys can listen to us on any platform that you have right now. So, with that, I'm going to say thank you, guys. Have a good night.
It reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Drank too much last night, got bills to pay. My head just feels in pain. I missed the bus and there'll be hell today. I'm late for work again, and even if I'm there, they'll all imply that I might not last the day. And then you call me, and it's not so bad. It's not so bad. I want to thank you for giving me the best day of my life. Oh, just to be with you is having the best day of my life.
See you tomorrow, folks. Good night.